And there we are. Hey guys, this is episode 46, I think, at this point, for Kobold Kingmaker. I don't have anything to announce, except, actually, no, I do. My Patreon, I added a new release to it for much later levels than these guys are at, but, new stuff. Makes it like 190 maps right now. But, yeah, you'll find the link up above me at some point, patreon.com/kobolddm. That being said, of course, let's do the recap.
I'm ready unless someone wants it. 5 seconds passed. All right. Okay. So, we've been investigating a mysterious chapel. I think we're calling it the Whiterose Chapel. Um, that's kind of outside Pytax. And we've been told that it is of some importance, unknown importance, to the ruler, King Iraveti. So we had just investigated the whole chapel building itself, the main chapel, and found um, weird evidence of fake things set up to make it look like something was happening that wasn't, and saw lots of ghosts involved in some kind of a mass murder a long time ago. Um, but after we dealt with that, we decided to look into the bell tower first, where we saw the lingering echo, or heard the lingering echo of a bell still ringing. Um, Turned out that the ringing was coming from the three broken bells on the floor, which stopped when it was touched. And not only did the sound stop, but the trace of magic that was within them seemed to either disappear or go into hiding or something. And we figure we'll come back to that, see if it comes back after we've spent some time away. There's another building, but we decided first instead to follow a side path around the chapel toward where it looked like there was a graveyard. And a pair of large viper vines came out and tried to slay us, but they weren't very successful. In the graveyard, there were many graves, all with the same date of death, matching the violent visions that we'd seen in the basement of the chapel. And then we finally went to the side building. Yes, we did do that. Okay.
Mhm.
And there were lots of just little contemplation rooms. There was really nothing of interest except for a well in the back that led down into what looked like a spacious cavern. We saw a faint light down there and chose to come back to that later since it was more than a 100-foot drop. Instead, we took the hidden side path by the graveyard that we saw earlier and cut through it down a hill that led to a part of the abandoned winery of the chapel that was built up against the side of a rocky wall, and there was a cavern there as well. We entered the building first, where we were attacked by a pair of some nasty tentacle crab monster things, which we were able to smash pretty easily. Nothing much there. Checked the second building, also nothing much, and so we went to the cavern, where there was a glowing circular pool at the end, confirming that this was where roughly the well was. And we heard a womanly voice speaking from the pool, warning us that he was coming. And he turned out to be the angry, possessive spirit of the gardener, the one responsible for the mass murders at this chapel long ago, and his will-o-wisp companions. And that's where we're starting.
That is where we are. And as Giraffe rushes back to the group to catch up to them, you're all being swirled around by these cackling, mad ancient wisps that have been seemingly feeding on the fear and hatred that this, ghost has been, exuding for who knows how long. But as he had summoned them and as he had come out of hiding here, you all hear one final mad sort of voice coming from them. I won't fail her. I won't fail her this time. You will all die here. I need your initiatives.
All right, let's do this.
Do I try to demoralize the will-o-wisp?
You can demoralize whoever you wish.
Are you going to make the will-o-wisp sad?
Yeah.
So,
To be fair, I probably would be too if I was a will-o-wisp.
with you all getting yourselves ready, being so surrounded, it seems like they're going to get the jump on you, starting with the gardener. They...
Before that, can I roll my demoralize?
Oh yes, of course, of course.
I don't have a good idea for an insult.
Mm-hmm. Which one are you shouting at specifically?
Not the will-o-wisp, this guy.
The guy there. Okay. 39 against their DC of, well, lower than that. They will be a little bit frightened. You don't scare me. You should be the ones who are scared.
I scared a ghost.
We should be, but somehow we're not.
They're going to float up and into the center of the room here. So this will be about 10 feet high, out of the reach of most of you. Actually, not really out of the reach of most of you. You guys have abilities to get by that. And he does recognize that one of you has a reach weapon, so he's going to go instead 15 feet high and one step back, because he doesn't need to get that close for... I guess he would. The other will-o-wisp is going to not have this, but he and the rest of them will, as he unleashes this haste upon them all.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, that's
Oh.
bad.
I am going to use clever counterspell.
Okay, what are you using against this time
I actually
spell?
don't have slow prepared, unfortunately, so we're going to do it with the 7th level Dispel Magic instead.
Okay, we can go with that. I do believe as per a counter spell, you use still a counteract check, right?
Correct. 1 second. I'm just going to put this out.
Counter spell, okay.
No
Mhm.
buttons to push, of course.
So, either way, roll d20, we'll add your spellcasting modifier.
Okay. This is a 7th level Dispel, by the way.
Mm-hmm. With that 7th rank, you're matching the power of the spell that you're trying to counteract. So even if you fail to get past their DC with this roll, which you did not, you still may have had a chance to get rid of it because it's a... Well, no, it's a 7th rank case, so it would... Either way. You do beat the DC, which means a success on the counteract check, and per success at that rank, with using a 7th rank spell, the spell is interrupted. You quickly sling this dispelling magic towards them. They are not able to cast it.
Thank you, parents.
What? As they cry out at that, one of these will-o-wisps is going to
Awesome.
use an action, go dark, go invisible. You don't see where it's going to come from. You have to wonder. But you still hear the cackling in the air. You still, well, will now feel the electricity as well as Gaz. You are being targeted by the shock, and since you don't know where they are, you are considered flat-footed for this attack. Won't matter for this strike, though. 28 damage to you, Gaz.
With the difficulty seeing, am I still able to objection?
Yes, but you need to roll a DC 11 flat check to target the other creature correctly.
If I
Otherwise it is
do this,
wasted.
will this would spend my reaction entirely, wouldn't it?
Yes.
You have 2 reactions, though.
Oh,
two.
and there's only 2 enemy. Okay, we're fine. DC 11. Oh, there's a button for it. I love it.
Mm-hmm. But unfortunately, you're not able to connect the energies to this will-o-wisp because you just can't find them in their invisibility. So, with them sending this shock to Gaz, Giraffe, you have a chance to, well, do something about it. What do you do?
I have blind fight, so I'm more aware of concealed and invisible opponents.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to step and double slice against this will-o-wisp.
Okay, you
Now-
you only need to do DC 5.
Cool. Well, first we'll do the flat check, then the attack.
Yes. So DC 5, your first attack as part of these twin slices will fail, unfortunately.
Awesome. Now for the second.
No, you can...
Oh,
have a-
awesome! I love that.
You
That
can always
that's so
hero
much
point
fun.
these if you want to, because they are D20s.
I'm not bothering. No.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait for now.
Unfortunately, even though you had trained yourself after that run-in with Lamesh to find hidden creatures easier, these are
Small.
evading evading your gaze, evading your blind fight. So with that, stepped up, did double slice, which would be 2 actions. This one here is going to go dark, go next to Parenth here, and, well, try to send out a shock. There we go. It's considered off guard to this, so it may become a crit if it is high enough, which it won't be really. That's still hit though.
I'm attempting the objection. I shout into the void.
This time, once again, are not able to find them. Send that shock off after they prepared themselves by going invisible, but luckily are not hasted, at the very least. Kiba, over to you.
Yeah, that haste would have been bad.
Also, since this is only the second session I've had it, I believe, if anybody's curious why I'm able to do that twice, I have a feat that lets me have an extra reaction used only for my objection.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So there's 2 of them that are really hard for me to see, and there's 2 of them that are not really hard for me to see. My decision is not a challenging one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to start with with getting a lingering song going.
Alrighty.
Lingering, there we go. And I'm wielding, singing, good.
Critical success. You'll have it for 4
Love it.
rounds. Add the usual aura to yourself. I will, of course, fix it because I haven't figured out a way to show chat the way I would like with the blind stuff without it messing up auras for whatever particular reason. But yeah, I'll keep mind of it.
Okay, and I'm going to move in and do a strike on the one I can see.
Mm-hmm.
Let me zoom out real quick, double check my... Okay. I go there. Yeah, there's really no place I can fight that puts me in range of parents. So I think I'm better off coming down to protect Gaz and Giraffe.
Okay.
I'll strike at this dude. Ooh, you know what? No, I'm gonna getting around it.
What thing?
So I start here. And it just kind of goes something like that.
Yeah, that works.
Just in case. Single strike with my glaive.
Rush behind this will-o-wisp, who has not been able to go dark just yet. It zips out of the way of your blade.
Yeah, I'm not hero pointing that yet.
Okay.
Next.
So prepare yourself. Parenth, what do you got?
Alright. Well, Brent has fought these will-o-wisps before. Well, at least things similar to them, so he's going to focus on the ghost.
Okay.
And to begin with, since he's a spellcaster, we're going to do a laughing fit on him.
Mm-hmm. He does seem not that strong of will in his madness. You connect this laughing fit with them, and unfortunately they are slowed, as well as being, well, can't using reactions, or not being able to, I should say.
My specialty is spellcasters. You've ended up against the worst people to fight. I'm going to step away from this will-o-wisp next to me.
Okay. Gaz, your turn.
Way to go, Parenth.
Well, since he's been zapped, he is going to maybe use some of that lightning to power up his machinery with overdrive.
Alright. Cogs are spinning. A little bit of overcharge from that will-o-wisp there. You're able to harness a little bit of it.
Excellent. He will step. Actually, he will stride on over here. I think. Yeah, that's good. And try to strike at the invisible one or hard to see one.
Odd choice, but okay.
So, that's a flank.
It's flank, and I kind of want to help Giraffe more.
Gaz seeks some vengeance for the electricity struck at them. Unfortunately, that would be a critical miss either way. So,
DC 11, yeah.
mm-hmm.
That's my turn in that case.
Yarmsir.
Right. Your Mercier is gonna start off by taking aim with a ghost charge, tossing it up and down in his hand, and launching it towards the gardener ghost.
Alright. You had found those ghost charges upstairs, hidden away in a nook. But only
I'm
able to
gonna
make
roll
it.
that.
Okay. Reorient the strike. Make it true. It will be. That'll be a hit.
Wonderful.
Ghost charge pounds into them, subsuming them with his positive energy. They become greatly enfeebled by it.
Enfeebled too, in fact.
Mm-hmm.
Following that, he scuffles over by Giraffe and provides to him an energy mutagen.
Mm-hmm.
Electricity. An electric one.
Electricity mutagen shoved into Giraffe, getting his blades electrified there. Alright.
And that's all of the Mercier's actions.
Alright. This Ancient Will-O-Wisp will also go dark, going invisible here, using that innate invisibility that these guys have to frighten you guys, but at the moment they're not doing much frightening, they're just taking the advantage of being invisible. That they tried to strike in your armor here, but you anticipated some electricity flying towards you after that one slid into their invisibility. This one here, Iba, cackles in your face and does so as going invisible. So we're going to start with an intimidation check with the first action, 34 against your will DC.
32.
32. You'll be frightened 1. As they go invisible, you still continue to hear that cackling, not sure exactly where the lightning's going to come from, but you know it will. So you'll be off guard and frightened 1 for this attack. 18 on the dice, 21.
Got me
Certainly
good.
does hit. Luckily, these wisps aren't as powerful, nearly as powerful as the ghosts themselves. Speaking of, you think some laughter can stop me? No. No. I am quicker, better. He's going to go striding down here, get level with the group, and urging his powers onwards, he's going to use Quickened Casting to... Oh, sorry, that's a 6th rank or lower, so he can't actually use this particular thing. That's okay. He is going to put himself right here regardless, and target Parenth with his Quickened Casting. I'll make sure you suffer for this. Phantasmal Killer, I need a will save, Parenth.
Okay, let me just check something really quick.
Deja vu. We should probably get out of the lightning bolt shaped line by next turn.
Would you reroll that?
Okay, your hero point. Let's get something a little bit better, but it's going to be the exact same. That is a failure. Unless heightened Phantasmal Killer. Murder in the dark comes up with a sickle and slices into your back. Feel the mental pain of it. Are also frightened by it. Frightened too. Get after that one! That'll be their turn. Go to this Will-O-Wisp. Going to follow its command. Going over here.
Going over there.
Giraffe has a chance here, but needs to roll DC 5. Flat check. And he will certainly have a chance to hit here. 12 of the dice. Certainly will hit. It's a thundering, shocking mumbler with extra shock on top. Slices into it. Will take the full damage of that. But still, as it rushes over here, it will unleash a shock towards the now frightened Parenth, failing pretty miserably to really hit you, Parenth, as you anticipated. It will then, though, start feeding upon the fear within you. It will regain some hit points. But, as it does so, it will reignite and become, well, no longer darkened, brightened. Which means it's no longer invisible, and, yeah, cast some light into the room here. With that, Giraffe, we're back to you.
As a reminder, I can't do anything about these will-o-wisps.
Giraffe, are you muted? I think you're muted, Giraffe.
You'll be fine, Parent. Just fight them or something.
What he means is we have to take care of them.
I'm not exactly good at fighting ghosts.
They're not ghosts. There's something else.
Whatever it is, I'm not good at fighting it.
Whatever it has a body. We poisoned one like forever ago.
Testing, testing.
We can hear you now.
I can hear you now.
Okay, I don't know why that stopped working.
Oh, right, poison.
Okay, instead of stepping, I want to stride up into a flank of this will-o-wisp
Okay.
and then double slice it.
Alrighty, but first, the fun venom that was on your blade when it ran away will hurt this one.
Oh, awesome.
Does connect, making it sickened as well.
Near max damage. Okay. It was 20 before. Why is it?
What do you mean?
I mean, it was 30.
Why
Why
do you
did-
have the Inspire
Yes.
Courage?
You don't seem to have
Very
inspired
just
courage,
happened,
yeah.
Spark Courage, yes. Let me add those again. Sorry about that, guys. Just remind me.
Cool. I was wondering why it was 30, then it was 20.
Yeah. 7 of the dice still hits. Really weak, actually, when they are revealed like so. They revel in the fear. Anything else?
Yep.
Ah, yes. One more.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay. Using your other hero point. Try one more time for the strike. It exactly hits because of the Courageous Anthem, and because they're sickened by the venom. Teamwork
That would be
makes this work.
Dreamwork.
Awesome.
That'll be another dose of the venom.
They do unfortunately succeed against this, though they seem quite easy to envenom, these things. This sort of ectoplasmic goo that surrounds these skulls as they rush around seems to have a blood flow within it, so can be affected. With that, though, this one here will go into a flank against Parent, once again trying to take advantage of his position now, with him being frightened and, well, surrounded. Apparently you don't recognize this one's coming. 38 points of damage. Goes for another. It seems that you've been made a prime target. With that, they miss the second. And we go around to Kiba.
Okay, I move up to get in range. And gonna see if I can do anything about this this wisp that's harassing Kiba or Parent, whoever you are.
Mm.
Okay, I need my my courage.
Oh, yes, yes. Yeah. Sorry.
Courageous Anthem, there we go.
I need to
Like,
go
what
around
is
to
it
this
even
side.
called? This is so hard for me. Alright. Start out with a strike.
But for a strike at an off angle from Giraffe here, you definitely critically strike it. From that.
Yeah, it does.
With that just perfect angle there. Cleave in gracefully enough to destroy this one will-o-wisp.
Cool.
Yay.
That helps a lot. And see about a follow-up strike for this second one between me and Gaz.
Okay.
Good hit, Kiva.
Oops. Oh, missed anyway.
So, yeah, would have missed either way as you try for the strike.
3 actions. So I moved. Okay, cool. We're done.
Parith, feeling the heat.
I'm going to sustain the hideous laughter, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. I am going to cast from my staff, Revealing Light.
Okay. Release this revealing light upon them. Gonna try to have to get out of the way, else will be much more revealed to you guys. Both of them succeed, but they will be affected for 2 rounds here, nevertheless.
So they are both dazzled and will become concealed instead of invisible.
This one is no longer invisible, as there's this coating of light upon it. Still maybe a little bit difficult to hit, but I've made some headway there.
That's it.
Okay. Yes, over to you.
Alrighty. Remind me, is the ghost hittable if I were to stand next to them?
The ghost?
The gardener.
Yeah, ghosts are hittable. What circumstance are you thinking would make you not? Be able to
He
hit them?
was in the air earlier.
Oh no, he's down on the ground right now.
Alright. Gaz shouts on over to Yarmos. Do you think you can keep on Parenth standing?
You're almost here. Flashes 2 thumbs up back.
Alrighty. Gaz comes charging to Yarmos' side, being sure to keep some safe distance from the ghost, and lunges forward with one of his mechanical arms.
You lunge forward.
Let's see if that hits.
Unfortunately,
I will hero point that.
a little wide. I think you're targeting yourself somehow there as well.
That is not meant to be
Yeah.
on myself.
Either
Sorry.
way, 35 is exactly what you need to hit them, too. So,
It's a ghost, though, right?
I mean,
Wait, that's a ghost?
Yes.
yeah, he's a ghost.
I mean,
Guys,
But-
I think we're fighting a ghost.
As you punch into them, you truly realize that this is a ghost. It barely
I'll go.
touches the threads.
One of the ghosts the whole time. The ghost is immune to poison, right?
Yes, it would be. No circulatory system.
Yes, wisps.
Actually, I have something better.
Hmm?
He certainly isn't immune to grappling, right?
The gardener? The ghost?
Yes.
They would be immune unless you have the ghost touch rune.
Dang. That is very annoying. In that case, I will do a map attack on a wisp as
Mm.
well.
So, you do strike at that one. Or, though, do a DC 5 flat check. Make sure to do these flat checks first, if you guys can
Excuse
remember.
me. Yeah.
The poison goes off when he
succeeds.
struck the ghost, right?
Uh,
How it works?
no. If there's nothing for it to actually go into, if it did like 1 damage to a ghost, it's not gonna like attach fully to a... Yeah. It can apply to this one.
Wonderful.
At
It
least.
seems like a. It seems like a. Yeah.
Yeah, at least
Circumstance
in my
not
mind.
covered by the rules.
Kind of. There's probably a specific thing that would be kind of like, oh yeah, if you hit a creature that's immune to poison, it expends the poison. There's probably something like that, but either way, it's still 21 damage to this guy here, and we are going to consider it as taking the venom, but still succeeds, unfortunately, with 17, total of 33.
Oh wow.
Just barely.
Anything else, guys?
Nope, that's all 3 of my actions.
Alright. Yarmasir, over to you.
Seer makes like a kobold and goes to serve the dragon
Mm-hmm.
by hurrying up to his side, and then quick alchemy up a elixir of life. Feed straight to Parenth.
Sure thing. 49 healing. Elixir of life. Really restoring a lot to Parenth.
Thank you, Yarmers
Mm-hmm. Anything else, Yarmsir?
That's all my actions.
Alrighty. So, going over this one here that's been slightly dazzled. It is going to now start after Yarmsir. That, I'm going to try and scream in Yarmsir's face. Sort of from this dazzling sort of light there, it still cackles out. 35, I think, does succeed.
Wouldn't the
Yes,
dazzle still be in effect for intimidate?
Correct. It is targeting a creature. It looks the other way and it makes it fall flat.
Read in the wrong direction.
I love that.
Oh, they're insulting each other instead.
Mm.
Did you
So-
hear something?
They're still gonna go for strike, even so. Trying to hit you, but failing. And we don't need to roll the DC5, even though I forgot to do my own roll. Yeah, that being said, these wisps, even though they look like ghosts, are certainly not technically ghosts. They are these sort of like congealed masses of plasm, such. And thus they can be poisoned. But this one here brushes around the side of Kiba. Maybe, actually, no. They're pretty conniving. They'll rush to Yarmsir here, try to intimidate them as well. That is certainly going to succeed.
Oh yeah, Yarmsir definitely heard that one.
You're not too spooked by the one in front. The one in back certainly does get you. And in fact, because of those modifiers, does do damage here.
Oh no.
A little bit.
Not much.
Be that one's turn, though. Now, on to the gardener's turn. As they sort of float at base level there with all of you. They've been taking my life. My fear. But they've been my only friends, you understand? No. Why do I care? When I can take all of yours. As this vortex of vampiric energy remains out. Yes.
He will
Distracting.
try to interrupt it at least with a strike.
Okay.
Possible?
Is this unstable or no?
This is unstable.
Okay. Pulling out all the stops. You hit them. This will disable it. Eight on the dice, total of 35. Make sure to target them. You were targeting
Yeah,
the
sorry.
Ancient Wisp. But, again, 35 is
Exactly.
exactly what you needed. Because they've still been frightened, just barely. You punch out towards them and this explosion rocks out from you. So distracting. So much force put into it that the spell is disrupted. They can't cast it. Even if they only take 1 damage from it, it's enough to allow it to happen.
He will do no such thing.
Okay.
Wait.
And you do succeed. Getting your unstable to work. That's all they can do while they're slowed, still cackling from Parent's ability. This ghost, or this will-o-wisp, not a ghost, is dead. So we go to Giraffe. What do you do?
Awesome. I'm going to stride down and across. I have 35 feet of movement speed.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna make one attack with my Mom Blade, then do the flanking strike. One against the Will-O-Wisp and yeah.
Okay. The will-o-wisp is only sealed to you. I think your blind fight allows you to just fully see them.
The Courageous Anthem end or no?
It did not. Here, I'll get it back out
Why
for
is
you
it
guys.
ending on me?
It's because the aura doesn't work anymore, because of the damn thing not... I don't need to explain it. It's just not working right now.
Okay.
Critical hit for the first. I just haven't figured out a way to show blind rolls to chat without having a co-GM And having CoGM ruins things in PF2E's system. It just is not built to work with it, annoyingly.
Right.
But damage is damage to that wisp.
Nice. I'm trying to find my. Yeah, there it is.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd I put it? Up. It's gonna be at the map of -3 for both of them, I think. Is that right? I can't find it on my sheet. I might have forgotten to
Your
re-edit.
twin.
Not twin riposte.
Flanking
It's
strike.
the flanking strike.
Flanking strike. Did
Is it
you.
pronounced riposte?
I thought it was called quick reversal.
Quick revert. Yeah,
Quick
why don't we
reversal,
have it on
that's
your
it.
sheet here?
It was one of my. Oh, it was my bonus one.
Okay,
There we
here
go.
it is. I put it down. So, quick reversal. You don't. I don't think you have any agile or need for a map on this. Second strike has the same multiple attack penalty as the initial. So, when you strike the ghost, it'll be at full map.
Cool. So my first attack was with the Mumble, and
Yeah.
then I'm doing the quick reversal, which is a press action.
Oh,
with
okay. So then, yes, it'll be -3 for both.
First
these.
against the Will-O-Wisp.
It's there.
I'll just take that as it is.
Mhm.
And second against the Ghost.
Sure thing. Just swirl around, striking at both of them. This
Missing.
maneuver doesn't seem to work as they get out of the way. They seem to anticipate it.
That's my turn.
Alright, this wisp here will continue their assault upon Parent here, though not before getting into a flanking position against him. Tackling as they are, they strike or try to with the shocking energy. They go for another. 8 on the dice won't do it either. Parent, you're able to avoid them now that you're starting to understand their attack patterns. Kiba, over to you.
Cool. I'm gonna get into a more central position where I can better protect folks.
Okay.
I like it here. This is great. Literally everything's within 15 feet. I'm gonna go for the one that I can hit more easily than the others. Oh, cool. My Courageous Anthem is on. I love it. Okay. Moved. I'm doing a strike.
That is a success, at least on the flat DC. Against the one that has the lights around it, you do hit.
Groovy.
Another 27 damage to it. It's not holding up long.
Ooh, I bet I can finish it off. Let's do it.
Almost in that 20
I'm
went to
gonna
the
reroll
8. Okay.
Wait, I have
What
to.
about the flat check?
You know, they already did the flat check. Oh, on the first. Okay. So, we'll consider this what you rolled for the flat check to be the flat check roll here as not able to hit it.
Yeah,
Either way.
we'll call it good.
Mm-hmm. So, get into the center there. We go to Parent.
Keep sustaining it, obviously.
You're going to sustain the laughter.
Of course. I would never get rid of that.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? I'm gonna try something dumb. I'm gonna use. Actually, I can't. Sorry. I was really not prepared for this kind of fight. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Yeah, well.
You've
No one's ever
done a
prepared for
lot.
ghosts until it happens.
You know what? I'm going to. Very sorry.
That's alright.
I am going to cast a rank 4 invisibility on myself as 2 actions.
Okay. So, that's yourself letting that invisibility loose and putting yourself to a lot more cover in this fight. Alright. With that, Yaz, your turn now.
He is trying to take out the will-o-wisp. That
Mhm.
is looking rather hurt. To that end, he's striking at it. But not hitting.
Crit miss.
I will do a map attack.
Mm-hmm. Go for a second one. This would hit. I still need a DC 5 flat check.
Right. I forgot it's not concealed, my bad.
No problem. So unfortunately, again, even though it is revealed, it's still hazy enough that you're striking in the wrong spot as it zips away from it.
Gaz grits his teeth and squints his eyes as he tries to go for another strike.
Alright.
Instead of the DC 5 check this time.
That'll be a success there. But your strike itself, there's not enough power behind it, especially since he would have had a lot of map there too. So, anything you do for your fourth, because you do have quickened.
May as well try to go for another attack.
Okay,
Hail
DC 5
Mary.
then map 10, but wasn't going to be either way. Send out these fist strikes, it's sort of zipping away from each and every one of them. It continues to have its gaze set on Yarmus here as we go to them.
Right. Yarmir is going to use an action to volley into his hands 2 skunk bombs, and then he's sick of this thing right in front of him, and makes to get rid of it while it's still visible by targeting it with a skunk bomb.
Skunk
Start
bomb,
with a concealment check.
do find it correctly in its hazy form right now. But be a tough time finding where exactly it is.
Not quite. Still get the splash on it,
Yep, still a splash onto the corner of it. We allow that.
and the effect.
We'll make a fortitude save against this. It will get 1 degree higher because it was only splashed, but still, even with it failing, it will be sickened this time.
Second. Wonderful.
So, with that, go to this one's
And
turn.
Yarmir,
Oh, yes.
sorry, Yarmir uses the last action to make like a kobold and scamper off.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck, parents.
I want to see them try to hit me now.
So, with this
Thanks,
one,
Kramer.
where it
Shake crit.
is, it's going to give up on Parent and then go for a much easier to hit targets, especially with the flank, Giraffe.
My strategy worked.
Misses
You
there.
fool.
What? The enemies are going to do what they think that is best for them.
Love it.
They're not exactly smart. But they try and fail to really shock you here. And it's going to fly up about 15 feet as well.
And I'm going to make an opportunity attack.
Realizing it's really hurt, so dazed and dazzled, let's get away from all this. Once we get around to the parent's turn, next time I
That's
believe this dazzling
crit.
effect is gone. That is a crit. I do need a DC 5 flat check.
I have blind fighting.
Oh, you have
so
blind fight, of course,
I
yes.
ignore the concealed condition.
Mm-hmm. Roll your crit damage. You knew exactly where it was
Die
going.
already.
You stab straight through
yeah.
it and shatter the skull.
I love it when you do that.
Or that,
Come on,
that's
Mike.
another.
Yep.
Dead. I think I skipped one. Yes.
Yeah.
This one here is, going to try their luck once against Parent. They'll go for the strike first, and then we'll see about even if they need to roll a DC 5 flat check, which is not going to work. They're going to go for Kiva next. Still, you'll be flat-footed to this because they are invisible, and you don't know exactly where they are.
I
So
cry.
yeah, 18.
Wait, how long does the frighten last?
Frightened, you were frightened 2. I trust the system because it should go away at the end of your turn.
Who?
But you would be also hit here anyway, whether or not you had frightened, because of the flanking, or flat footing anyway.
Perfect.
So, yeah, usually the system does take it away at the end of your turn. I think you were, I don't remember the circumstances, but I think it is.
I don't either.
correct. So, that being said, this guy's turn here. Here, let me check something real quick. Is it getting rid of the frightened condition? Correct me. Oh, no, it broke that too. Okay, so we do need to actually keep that in mind. Parent or Kiba, you should have not been frightened here either way, but still would have been hit. That being said, with his turn, he is going to, fed up at all of this, unleash a telekinetic assault, lifting the barrels all around the room into the air and sending them just careening this way and that. I need a reflex save from everybody here.
Don't like that.
Remember, you can click the reflex save in the card in the chat there. So it'll give me a direct comparison.
Thank you so much.
Guys, showing a critical failure. Not the most reflexive.
That was a really hard roll.
And so, each of you who succeeded takes half damage, so that's Kiba, Giraffe, and Aerith, I believe. No, you critically succeeded.
Oh, wait a minute. This is a damaging effect. Everyone's in. Oh, hold on.
We can retroactively give people back their HP, so don't. Okay, I guess you guys will do it this way instead. All right.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. So, everyone add the effect AoE Champion's Resistance to yourselves, and then take the damage.
And we're gonna make it stupefied.
Okay. Also, lingering stupefied.
Get stupid.
I took 3 damage.
I finally get to use it.
Yeah, the resistance to
Really good.
AoE damage is incredibly good, actually, with this.
You should hit us with more. No, never mind. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Well, it did still hurt a lot to some of you. Did we get everyone's correct damage? I think so. So, that being said, that's all they can do as they continue to cackle. They seem to continue to try to get the barrels moving around the room. That's probably going to be their strategy from here on. Giraffe, your turn.
Well, time to finally show off something I've been wanting to do. I'm gonna experiment the elemental damage against this ghost to see what we can hit it with. So first I'm gonna double slice, then I'm gonna use another ability that I just got and forgot the name of. 2-weapon flurry.
Okay.
So I'll be making 4 attack.
Overseer, the enfeeblement was from your bomb.
Yes,
this
for
time
my
around?
bomb. No, that was last time, so it's gone by now.
Okay.
I am missing Courageous Anthem again.
Alright, let's see, Giraffe.
Courageous Anthem?
Oh, what? Sorry.
Yeah, it disappeared off of me again.
It's fine. That's a hit. There's 31 there. Flashing it into them, but again, it's going to resist a lot of the damage of your strike
Not all.
in its incorporeal form. You can't hurt me. Well, let's see if this hurts.
Riverhalf, please go after the wisps. I'm begging you.
You make a crushing strike against the gardener. You're not going to allow just incorporeal form to stop you. You can still slice. Slice true. 21 damage at the very least.
I can be stubborn, and I have 1 more attack.
Mm-hmm.
I
Do I have
love
a damage
2-weapon
calculation
flurry.
where this works with hitting a ghost.
You do hit. It's sort of like you're slicing through them, and the magic of the weapon is catching at the phrase of some of the magic of its own form. So like fraying
The flavor
through
makes
it.
sense to me, but I'm not I don't remember what exactly the calculation is for the reducing it.
Reducing it is different for each ghost, but it's generally all damage reduced by a certain
Oh,
number.
just like flat resistance.
Yes.
That is my
I've
turn.
just been seeing it take 1 damage no matter how much was rolled, so
It can take 0. It's just been a matter of fact that sometimes the damage has lined up with 1 damage, but it can take 0 on
okay.
resistance.
Wait,
it's a flat
Remember,
value.
you melee
Whoa,
people,
whoa, whoa, whoa.
you melee people can't hurt the ghost, and Parent can't hurt the will-o-wisps.
The first 2 attacks,
Mhm.
their damage is combined for the sake of resistance.
Uh-huh.
Oh, but
Okay.
the second one missed, didn't it?
Second one missed, unfortunately, because of
Okay,
Twin.
never mind then.
Yeah, so it wouldn't affect you. But Twin Slice is pretty good against a ghost. You
I'll keep
target
that in mind.
directly. But yeah, there is basically no halving damage. There's nothing ever getting halved in PF2E resistances and such. It's all flat
Gotcha,
values.
gotcha.
So, Ancient Wisp up here, giving up on Parent. Because Parent does this every time in a boss fight, goes invisible, and then casts his fuck you spells. We go elsewhere.
Let's the other way around this time.
This one is going to send some shocks towards Yarmsir. Yarmsir, you would be flat-footed, but it can't roll too well, it seems. Tries to hit you, but you guys have gotten used to the shocks randomly coming through the air here. That'll be their turn. Kiba.
Cool.
I accidentally deleted myself.
Oh,
You did.
yes. Let's get you back here.
You've been a little too invisible.
There you go.
Goodbye.
Wow.
Could be good. Kiba.
Okay. Good position that I could do here. Theoretically get into that spot and go for a strike against one of the unharmed.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, stepping on the ecto goop. of
I'm
the
only gonna
will-o-wisp.
do I'm only gonna do one strike against it, trying to see if I can better my odds.
Alrighty.
Go for a see. Go for a seek if I can find it. Seek.
On your actions tab, if it's not already put there, you can press Control Space, search Seek, and drag it onto your actual actions section. But as you're trying to look for it, unfortunately, you really just don't find it.
Okay, and I try to follow up with a strike.
Still a hit. Yeah,
I can.
just not a
Ooh,
crit.
so close to a crit. So close.
And with that, 14 damage to it. Places in.
Guess that's all I got.
Okay, Parenth, over to you now.
Appear to have been eaten by the turnover.
No, you're still up on the turn order right here.
Okay. I'm going to cast on all targets available a level 3 fear.
Okay. Each of them will have to make their will saves, but you are targeting these guys individually, so you do have to make their DC 11 flat checks on them. Because this is a targeted AoE rather than like a burst.
Would my imprecise scent help with this at all?
No.
What do will-o-wisps smell like?
Old
You.
folks home. I am going to. Oh, we don't have a hero point yet.
You do find one of them. One at the top.
The
So,
one that crit failed?
yes, actually. The one that crit failed. So you turn fear back on these creatures that feed upon it, and it is so scared that it will be starting to run away from you. The other one avoids the spell, but the gardener will succeed. Be frightened one. There.
Better than nothing. And I sustain the laughter.
Alrighty.
Turn.
So with that, we go on to Gaz's turn.
He is going to step a little bit north, keeping in range of, keeping in punch range of the goat, and trying to hit the will-o-wisp next to Kiba.
Alright.
That is a DC 5, excuse me.
Success on the flat check. And that's a hit, too. Make a pounding strike against this one there.
And I will do a map attack as my final action.
Mm-hmm. Go for one more. You hit the flat check, but you do not hit the strike itself, even with them being flanked. Able to zip away.
That's my turn.
Yarmsir, what's your plan?
Well, Yarmsir has got enough of the punching sounds behind him that he has an approximate idea of where one of the wisps are, and so he goes for a second skunk bomb against it, trying to catch it and its compatriot in it.
All right.
And here comes the DC level fat check.
Mm-hmm. You get a DC?
Nice.
Batters into this one. 14, and then...
And that'll be 2 fortitude saving throws.
Yep, put it out for me. There it is. So with that, fortitude save there, and fortitude save there. Both of them failing. One failing because of the Frightened 3, the other critically failing. The one that you directly hit means it'll be blinded, sickened, slowed 2. Not
Sickened
having
two,
a good
slowed
time.
1.
Or
That's
sick,
incredible.
Yeah, sickened 2, yeah. I just said them incorrectly, but it is correct on them. Sickened, slowed 1. Where's slowed? There it is. The other... It wasn't the splash, though, so it does upgrade to a success. It is still sickened, though. So, with them really hurting from that, what else do you do?
Wonderful. Yarmsir is going to finish off by validating to his hands a Dracard Mutagen and a Ghost Charge, and he's going to take a sip of the Dracard Mutagen for himself right in there.
Okay. Dracart surges through your veins. You go to this will-o-wisp. It
Oh,
is...
that's weird. Is that how it's always been for you, parent?
It is going to, seeing as there's more room over here for it, it'll fly over the room, fly up, and fly through the well tube there. 100 feet up, yes. Just continuing to just run with the fleeing condition there. Who knows if it'll actually return? Remains to be seen. But one person who isn't giving up is the gardener. Once again, even through this cackling madness caused by parents' laughing fit, it will continue to swirl the barrels throughout the room, causing another telekinetic assault to hit all of you. I need another reflex save. And remember, you can click the reflex in the chat there. See another natural 1. Do I? Well, it showed natural 1 on my screen. Never mind. Whatever's in chat is what it actually is.
It's physics.
Sadly, I'm too far away this time to do anything about it.
Mm-hmm. I think I see
But nobody got crit.
or 4 of yours. I need giraffes.
This
Okay.
also be hitting the will-o-wisp too.
Oh yeah, technically would, yeah. Roll theirs. They fail. And giraffe
Oh, no,
fails.
I failed. Oh.
As the barrels clunk around the room, shattering into each of you, Giraffe, you take 30 damage. Whoever else failed, Kiba, you take 30 damage. The Will-O-Wisp takes 30 damage. Gaz takes 30. Well, you're
Gaz
actually...
succeed.
Yeah, Gaz, you, I think you succeeded
Yeah,
there.
I did succeed. Excuse me.
Yourself 15.
You're so used to it.
And even as this is happening, you can't really let this happen for too long. As debilitated as they are, they control the barrels, the telekinesis of the room. So, Giraffe, what do you do here?
Help us finish this guy off.
I could, but I'm also considering that I can't ignore a degree of resistance.
I have Ghost Touch.
Okay, I'm gonna step,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna make 2 lunging attacks against this wisp.
All right.
So, first with my Mumble, then my hatchet, my Bloodthirst.
Sure. Mumble, trying to strike true with the flat check. You do succeed on that one.
This will be 1 higher than what
Oh
it
yeah,
shows.
yeah,
'cause
sorry. It seems to go away whenever it is your turn, so I gotta remember to put it back on and everyone.
Ooh, a crit.
That is because of the sickened 2. The inspiration from Kiba guiding your strike into this one. They're barely alive.
Well, it's a good thing I have another attack.
Flat check. Seeing if you can find them, you do not, but we are at the new hour.
It's 7:30. I'm gonna hero point it.
Okay. Hero point the flat check. Just need a DC of 5. 20% chance for this to succeed.
I'm just gonna roll again.
Yeah. 16. Does it?
Awesome.
Once again, lunge one more time at Kiba's direction. You will definitely hit, but not crit. You don't have a perfect flank against it,
I
but
don't need a crit.
don't need a crit. It is cut down by that. Destroyed.
Oh, I
Even-
forgot. I could have been demoralizing every time I crit. So after I crit that guy, can I? Oh wait, does it use my reaction? Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
They also
Never
mean
mind.
that you're demoralized after like
Oh right.
One.
Okay, never mind. Never mind. That's my turn.
Alright. Kiba, it is now yours.
Okay, I can rush into action against that ghost now.
Gleaming Blade. Songbird's Brush.
Is this round 5?
Yep. Your Inspire Courage goes away. Or Courage Anthem.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna cast the regular version,
Okay.
the free one.
Release the aura. I'll make sure everyone has it for the round.
And let's see if I can get one good solid hit in.
Just need one good hit.
All I need's a crit. All I need's a crit.
13.
That's not quite a crit.
But it's a hit. Your
Take what
holy
I can
weapon.
get. Yes, holy's working. I love it.
And this, as you strike, is an unholy creature, so you deal extra spirit damage to it, purely to it, because the Ghost Touch rune as well takes 25 damage.
Okay, that's all my turn.
Parenth.
Easily take it down now.
Sustain the laughter, and I'm gonna try something.
Alright,
Knock it prone.
sure. This is one of those few things that can actually knock a creature prone, because it's less a physical thing and more of a telekinetic manifestation. But against it, it is going to fail, okay?
Give myself that hero point first.
No problem. A rush of energy. Try to pummel it into the ground here. 8 on the dice. Will not do it.
Do not like me tonight.
That they do not. So,
That's it.
that is you, as you have to stand still, stand firm to sustain that spell. Yes.
Well, actually, I should probably stay here. Just in case. And, he'll exactly have many options, so he'll just try to do a bit of scratch damage to this ghost.
Alright. Could always crit, could always make something happen.
you could explode. Or lightning bolt. That seems like something that might do damage.
14. Take 1 of that.
It would, but it also would be tricky to make
Yeah.
work.
How come?
I guess I will do a Mega Volt, I suppose.
Okay.
Let's hope it's not so good at reflex saves.
Let's see what it can do. Do unleash this Megavolt against it. It does succeed. It seems to be quite quick with its reflexes.
Still, I think I should at least take half of that.
But unfortunately, because it is resistant to all damage, it is going to continue to resist that as well.
That's all of my actions.
Okay,
Oh,
Yarmsir, over to
sorry
you.
for the.
Not like the other attacks are doing much as well. Worth a shot to see if something else would happen.
Well, Yarmsir seems like Yarmsir has his role in this fight now, and that's to throw ghost bombs.
Yeah, that's
Gets
what they're
another
there for.
one. And
But this time, you miss.
when I reroll that one,
Mm-hmm. Hourly reroll. Hero point, rather. But it just doesn't land true. It lands to the side, only dealing splash damage to it. Which will be this 3. Also deals 3 from the target that takes damage. Okay, so I think it's on the
primary target. Yeah.
primary.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
And then he's going to stride over behind Kiba and volley into his hands another energy mutagen and another ghost charge,
Okay.
ready to use them next turn. After first turn.
So, with that, the will-o-wisp that ran up there is now going to make its way 100 feet back down, and then up next to Kiba and Yarmsir, but that's all it can do because it, well, has to use all 3 of its actions to stride or fly that far. That is it. Gardener, once again, continues the assault. The telekinetic assault. It seems its best bet at this point. The casting doesn't work anymore, it's been disrupted. But this is not something you can disrupt, as it's just a manifestation of their energy. Reflex saves.
I will be able to protect everyone but Parenth with this one, though, at least.
Mm-hmm. Well, Parent's gonna have a bad time.
Don't worry, so am I.
Gonna cry?
Well,
Never hero point that.
Okay. It seems that almost every one of my groups is terrible with their reflex saves.
Ah, there we go.
Holy smokes.
Still a crit failure for Gaz, as the barrels are unleashed, they conk and batter into each of you. For only 27 damage, though. So make sure to add the AoE Champion's Resistance to yourself before you take the damage.
Oh, thank you for that.
Pareth, give yourself back,
I was out of range of it.
Oh, okay, that's double yeah, that's double damage. Gaz is barely holding on. The rest of you not taking too much of a scratch there. But it's hurting. You
Kiba's
guys are
done
getting whittled
140
down.
damage application.
No, sorry, what were you saying, Yarmsir?
Kiba's done 140 damage worth of mitigation so far.
That's
Yeah.
so cool.
That's champion for you. So, they continue that assault. Giraffe, now it's a race against time.
this is beautiful. I'm going to step, and I'm going to double slice this ghost.
Okay.
Remember, don't do any of the damage till after both my attacks
Yes.
because of double slice, twin slice.
Slicing at the same point at the same time. Try to carve deeper.
I hope you get double crits.
Wouldn't be unpredictable.
Would be the first time.
Wouldn't be the first time, yes.
Daniel plus
Raging
one for this
Anthem, just in case
Hits.
it's off of Giraffe.
Oh, why? Why?
Yeah,
is
Yeah.
the-
I
Oh,
added it
cool.
in myself.
Oh, yeah. Why is it just taking off? I thought I put it on him. Anyway, 27 damage there to start,
Oh, you
but
won.
that's combined.
Yep.
I have been, but it kept like falling off of you for some reason. I don't know. I'm just so used to using the aura, but it's broken specifically for your game because I'm streaming it. It's whatever.
I don't know if it's going to make a difference, but it also does add +1 to damage rolls.
Yeah, so we'll add +2 to each, or to the total of this. So we'll start with the first, which will get the full resistances taken off of it, and then this one will be 23 for the remainder, because it, well, takes over the resistance values. Except for the cold damage there, because that's targeting a new value, it doesn't combine with the other resistances.
It's fine.
So it'll
28
take 4 back.
28 damage is still pretty good, considering that's a ghost. Oh, 24.
More than I did last turn.
So with that,
That's my turn.
Giraffe focused all of his efforts against it. Kiba, you have the ghost touch.
Yep.
If you wait until after my turn, you can get a bit of energy mutagen benefit to that damage. Up to you, though.
Sure, every little bit of that up. Maybe.
Aaron.
Let's see. Sustain the laughter,
Uh-huh.
obviously. And you know what? I'm gonna try to drop a fear on the ghost again, just to give us some extra AC on him.
Mm-hmm.
And bond it at him.
Third rank fear too. Alright. We unleash it upon him, 2 on the dice. He fails easily.
And I'm not sure if the will-o-wisps are vulnerable to this, but if they are, I'm also targeting it. I
DC
don't
11.
know.
This will-o-wisp itself is already frightened 2 anyway, from the last one.
You could have critically failed.
Yeah, you could have. Either way, that DC failed. That'll be your turn. Unleash the fear upon them. Gaz, feeling really bad.
He is going to patch himself up. First takes.
Mm-hmm.
Spell list, obviously.
If he does risky surgery and takes himself out with the self-damage, will that mean he is knocked out before he can finish it?
Actually a good
Let's
question.
hope that doesn't happen.
I like gambling. Let's gamble.
Okay. Seven damage.
That it actually puts me down to 0.
I will
I'm
combine them
amazed.
for the purposes of it. So, you're still up. Just take 7 after the healing is done. Alright. A little bit of a ski cut.
Afterwards, he is going to strike at the ghost, I suppose.
Yeah.
It's not much damage, but it is some damage.
Mm-hmm. That'll hit. $23, and some of it will get through. Total of 4.
It's a new record, at least. My final action will be spent, actually... No, wait. Doesn't make sense. I was about to say I'm gonna draw my shield, but that doesn't really contribute anything here.
Probably not.
It'll protect you against the wisp. As promised, here's an energy mutagen for Kiba.
Mm-hmm.
Also electric.
Electric.
And there, your Armor is going to toss yet another ghost charge at the ghost.
Just repair. Or some of those rolls. Just get parents back in the purple.
The ghost should be frightened too.
That's true. Why did you go down for? Okay. Oh, that's because we were moving around the turn order a little bit there, I guess. So that should hit actually, Yarmsir. Roll the damage.
Wonderful. I don't know if Courageous Anthem's also part of that or not.
It is not at the
Nope,
moment
it's
because they had to
currently
delay.
Gotcha, alright.
So, 19 damage. They are enfeebled 2 as well. It's true.
Wonderful. And then Yarmsir is going to finish off by volleying another 2 ghost charges to his hand.
Mm-hmm. As the little
First turn.
little dragon pulls them from your pouches, puts them in your hands. Kiba, over to you.
All right. Well, since triple attacks are probably going to be really terrible against this thing, I will put my song up.
Okay. Double attacks are fine, but triples usually not the best.
Unless the enemy you're fighting is something weak and you just like, you get a bunch of them.
Yeah.
There we go. There's a cast.
Add them at the aura to
Get it
yourself. I'll
going.
add it to everyone else here. 1, 2, 3. Boom, 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 boom.
And let's try the strikes.
Mm. That's a hit. Ghost
Yeah,
touch.
looks like I need a 15 to crit.
Rushes in pretty harsh. Deal 30 damage there.
Okay, second strike.
Ghost have become now badly injured. We get another strike in.
Love it.
Another. amount of damage, especially because it's unholy. It's not long for this world.
Did what I could.
How does he do that? The wisp, you feel and hear the cackling of a wisp rush by you and towards Gaz, towards the weakest members of your party, putting some pressure on you guys. Gaz, go for a strike, 18 on the dice. Won't be a crit, but certainly hit 29 damage.
Whoa.
I'm sad that I rolled low in my heal.
Puts you down to 0. And why not? Goes for one more against you, though it will miss even so, as it sort of gets too excited at your near demise, tries to shock you another time. Leaves the leer over him. It's invisibility. And, well, the gardener themselves is not going to stop. The telekinetic assault, the barrels flying about the room this way and that. I need a reflex save from everybody once more. And Gaz being unconscious, there's a -4 to his reflex saves, which causes a critical failure, putting him at dying 3. Very close to death as a barrel smacks into his side. It's hurting.
Okay.
Damage is damage. Let's see. Here it is.
I'm glimpsing this, of course.
Okay. Everyone add this AoE, Champion's Resistance, to yourselves before you take the
That
damage.
parent.
Except Parith. Parith this time is learning a little bit about getting away from this. Overseer only takes 2. Graph and Kiba taking 19. Parith taking 16. For that though, Gaz is but dangerously close to his demise. Graph, what do you do here?
The ghost is near death. I have to try another double slice.
Okay. You have an opportunity here.
You've got a pretty good chance of this too, I think.
Right in 1 now, he's gotten a little bit more gathered, and the dice will hit. So taking the first 31. I will hit that to do that because it will reduce correctly there. That's a critical strike because of the song on the second. Because they're frightened as well. You unleash another attack into them. They would take fully the 36 except for the cold damage, which would be 4, so it would be 32 points of damage. They are barely standing. Barely. Their form is flickering in and out.
And for my third, I'm going to go for a map lunge against the wisp.
Okay.
First, my flat check.
C5, blind fight, you know where it's going to be. Just see if you can actually hit it.
I should be able to.
With your Agile Grace, yes, absolutely.
Oh, this is beautiful. Thank you, Kiba.
22 points of damage to it. With that, Parenth, go around to you, still very much hurt from the bludgeoning of these barrels.
I'm gonna use a 3-action force barrage on the ghost.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now he's so close, his form flickering in and out of existence. The phrase at the end of his ghostly form just falling away. And with the force barrage, the bolts shattering into him, it doesn't take reduced damage from these. And they are finally destroyed in a burst of arcane energy.
Somebody get Gaz up quick before that thing eats him or something.
Yarmasir.
Yeah, Mercer's got the fuse for one ghost charge in between his teeth already, but seeing the unexpected turn that Gaz's condition has taken, he drops the ghost charge from his other hand, strides over, and now with hands free technically, in flavor-wise, he quick alchemies up an elixir of life,
Okay.
and pulls Gaz's maw open to pour it down.
Right, you had the prime reagents all set up ready for this circumstance. You knew somebody might go down. You had to heal him really quickly, but you do. Gaz up. He's at wounded 1 after taking a downing. That'll be your turn, I believe.
Yep.
Kiba,
It is.
All right. I can very swiftly rush into a good positioning here with my 30-foot speed.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of do something like that. I'm not too sure about my chances of hitting.
Always try.
Dude, what was that? Seek. Okay, I'm gonna try to seek against it.
Mm-hmm.
Did I go to chat? Did not.
So, Seek will only do something if you critically succeed against it.
Only crit? Oh,
Yes.
shoot.
Yes, it is for undetected becoming detected. It is as if when it would use its stealth check to go completely undetected. Right now, it's only invisible. You can still hear it. You can still understand where it is. It's not undetected at the moment. It's only invisible.
But doesn't invisibility put it into basically it basically puts him into an undetected
Nope,
state,
because
right?
you have hearing. Hearing as a sense allows you to at least hear where they are. They have to be
Or yes,
specifically covering up the sounds that they are making with a stealth check to go undetected.
I will do 2 attacks.
Okay.
I will do 1 attack. Great example.
Okay. Undetected creatures don't come too often, but they might in the future. Either way.
Okay, here's my 1 attack. Here's my my roll first. I'm gonna
I'm
hero
not
it.
able to find it. Okay.
You can re-roll those in here,
Yes,
right?
you can.
Okay.
Mhm.
And it's a miss.
Still so.
So that's my turn.
Alright. As you cry out to your allies to help you finish this one off, Yaz, we get yours.
He is going to quickly get up off the ground after being helpfully picked up by young boys.
Mm-hmm.
And back on his feet now, he is going to try and take out the will-o-wisp that's next to him.
Success on the flat check. Then, with a strike, you do hit. For a little bit more damage here, pummeling into its side. It's injured. It's hurt.
As he does that,
And
Gareth. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to vomit it.
Be a little quiet.
Sorry, my mic was pushed away. I'm gonna try to spit at it.
Okay.
I'm not spitting it.
Spit wide, just into the air.
he's going to spend his final action drawing his shield, this time for real.
Yeah. The wisp, considering its situation. You took our food away. Screw you. Just gonna fly away. Up the well. And they have like a 60-foot fly speed, so, yeah, you guys aren't getting after it.
Yep.
That is that.
Well, that was
Yeah, serves him right for slitting my throat. The officer kicks a barrel into the water of annoyance.
Splashes in, floats along it, disrupts the otherwise very crystal clear waters here.
I hate fighting ghosts. At least that one deserved it.
The more I encounter supernatural things, the more I'm growing to dislike them. First Fae, now ghosts.
Could be worse. It could be Ghost Fae.
That's a good point.
It could be. But for now, Give yourselves 120 experience points. Another thing you notice, there's a little hideaway. A little, maybe halfling-sized carving out of the wall here. It seems to have two things inside. A fireball wand. Wand of widening, in fact. Makes it a little bit more of a burst. And a little intricate water clock. Figurine.
Oh, this looks pretty fancy. Don't mind if I do.
The water clock, how does it work? Is it like an hourglass with water?
Essentially, it's like, you know those places in like koi ponds where there's like a bamboo stick that fills up and then tonks down, fills
Yeah.
up and tonks down. It's sort of like that, yeah.
Uh,
But it seems this intricate water clock has a little bit of an enchantment to it that allows it to continually do it. Perpetual motion, perhaps. Mostly just a treasure item.
Pretty.
As you guys consider those items and start tending to your wounds, as I imagine, you are quickly interrupted by the voice from the waters, warbling from it. Thank you. Thank you, heroes. Allow me to fulfill my promise to you. And as they say that, you see this watery form, first just pure water billowing up in the center of it, begin to form the frame of a woman that then begins to take on color, take on physical form.
Gaz immediately just jumps into a battle stance.
See this? What seems to be elven. No fey creature standing before you. Pale skin, but raven dark hair and striking blue eyes.
like the gods, not green hair. Alright.
Green hair? Why do you say that?
There's someone we've been looking out for with green hair. It might be an issue for our kingdom.
Then you'd be looking for my sister.
Wait, hold on. I have a lot of questions about like why you're in a pool of water and why this ghost is tormenting you, but you're saying this green hair belongs to your sister?
Yes. Ever so long ago, we were almost inseparable. But I should explain. You seem like noble souls. You seem like souls that will, well, do better than the one who came before, the other ruler, the three-pronged crown.
Iravetti.
Yes. I believe I heard one of the guards call him that. Iravetti was here.
What did
Ghost.
he want with you here?
Well, the ghost of this place, the gardener, has been here long before Iravetti had ever come along. They slaughtered those upstairs, even though I just wanted to give them company. But I have always been in this grotto, bid by other forces to stay here. The gardener was just an unfortunate soul who found me here, too besmitten by my form. Thought I was being nice to them. They never harmed me, but they were not my jailer here. Let me begin. Let me tell you the whole story.
Well, listen.
No, before I do that, I need a promise from you. My shawl and the item that I was guarding here was stolen by Iravetti. And a Nereid without her shawl is like a dryad without her tree. You grow very sick. You grow despondent without it. I cannot leave this water without it either. I cannot form much of a physical form without my shawl. You must return it here.
I swear, under the watchful gaze of my goddess Shellen, and all of those gathered here before you, I will find this shawl and I will bring it back.
I accept your oath. The rest of you, I want to hear your voices say it true as well.
I wish to know why he took it from you in the first place.
I do not know. He must have sought the power that lied wrapped within it, the artifact that I was bid to guard here. But I do not know what Iravetti wanted of it. I can tell you more, though. See...
Well,
Sorry, go.
I kind of hate that guy's guts, so sure, I'll go get it back for you with Kiva over there.
We know enough about Iravetti that it's probably not for any good reason, but so a shawl to you is like a treat to a dryad, huh? Jeremy sort of
Karen looks at Gaz.
side tends to gaze sideways. Yeah, that seems important. I'll definitely be working on getting that for you as well.
Yes.
Gaz has been sort of angrily squinting in her direction.
Could I do a sense motive to see if she's being truthful about this stuff?
Sure, roll me a perception check.
It's a mystical woman from a well. Of course she is.
But she hasn't handed us a sword yet.
She's pretty and she's offered us a quest.
I'm sure this hasn't happened before in the past with our group.
Parents, you peer into those deep blue eyes, and you try to find any hint of lie, deceit. All you find is despondence, despair, a sickness without the shawl. The story begins in the first world, as all of our kin's stories ought. Nyrissa, my sister, was always a soul filled with love, more and beyond any of her fey kin, any I could ever tell you, far beyond. Even the eldest, as you and your people know as the gods of our realm, the eldest are. And so full of life and love that she was, she found love with one of the other eldest, Count Ranalk. He was the eldest of, well, secrets and spies. Yet his spies and his secrets could never have known what would happen. For Nyrissa, she took apart a portion of her lover's strength as an eldest, as a nigh god, and built for herself a fairy tale realm, one filled with beauty, awe, and, well, she wished to be a princess, ruling over a realm of beauty and peace, and art and culture, and she did. She did build a realm out of the first world that was filled with love, was filled with joy, and that was the very reason that the eldest hated her for it. You see, the eldest could never build something so beautiful, not without love, and thus they decided to take my sister's love from her. Her ability to love was stricken from her heart. Not without a fight. she tried to fight back. And her love, Count Ranalk, tried to help her. He was stricken from the ranks of the eldest into the plane of shadow, from he has not been heard since. And yet she still fought on, called up the people, the Fae that she aided, to find new lives in her realm, only for them all to be slain. And it was on those bases, the slain Fae in the war against the eldest, and the love that she had that was bounding above anything the eldest could ever contain themselves, that they constructed a punishment. Led by the Lantern King, a capricious god of tricks, mundane and cruel, he thought that the best punishments were one, to take her love, her capacity to love from her, pluck it out of her heart as a thorn, and second, demand of her, for as an apology for the 1,000 Fae breaths that she snuffed out in her war against them, she would then snuff out 1,000 dreams of realms. Realms like yours. Realms that she has been gathering in her apology for thousands of years. With each realm that she destroys in this material realm and others, she gets but one grain of sand that she has been working on for eons at this point. You are but another grain of sand, another dream to destroy, just as her dream was destroyed, as she has been bid by the eldest in her punishment. I, as her sister, was punished as well, was forced to take the sword everywhere close to which realms that she was trying to destroy at any one time, close but just out of her reach. Her capacity to love I was bid to guard, and in the last 20 years or so, her gaze has been brought to the mortal realm of yours, the material plane of Galarian. And thus I was bid to hide the blade here, forever out of the sight of my sister, but ever so close. Another trick, another hilarious trick to the Lantern King. But now it's been taken by Castruccio Iravetti. Capacity to love itself in his hands, wrapped in my shawl.
That sword. This is now the form of what was plucked from your sister?
Yes, it is a blade. A blade that is thorn-like. A bittersweet love that could cut deep into the hearts of the Fae.
So the stolen lands and all the lives lost and all the failed attempts to bring civilization here. It's all the work of your sister.
The vast majority, yes. And not only big realms, but small endeavors as well. Any who has dreamed of something bigger, grander than themselves here in the stolen lands, may have faltered because of her.
We must find this sword. We must restore Nerissa's ability to love.
She's killed thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people.
And how do you think that makes her feel? How do you think being forced to slay even more is crushing her?
She probably doesn't care.
No,
I'm sure there's a part of her that does.
Kiba has the right idea. Please, I beg of you. If you were to take up the sword and plunge it into her heart, and find redemption in her, she still has a chance. But without love, all she can do is destroy. In a bitter attempt at restoring her place in the realms, who is truly at fault here is the Lantern King. Not my sister.
If these Ellis are opposed to her having the ability to love, won't they just intervene and kill us or something?
They'll have to try.
The other elders have washed their hands of this, but this has been a continuing project of the Lantern King. If there would be a reprisal for your actions, it would only come from him. One eldest. Though, that is a high ask. The eldest are near to godlike power like yours are, your gods. But they are not unstoppable like your gods. Do not possess their immense power. They're close.
And do you know how to stop the Lantern King?
I wouldn't know where to begin. But you would start with restoring my sister's ability to love. She was near to the power of the Lantern King and the other eldest, as she had so much of the power of her eldest, partner. She may know, she may be able to help you, but only if you can restore her to the loving creature that she once was. Find some forgiveness in your souls for all the trouble she has caused you and thousands of other realms. It's not her fault.
I don't even need to seek forgiveness. I know what must be done. Or to not seek forgiveness, but to find the forgiveness. I know this is not her fault.
Whoever is truly at fault, the light will shine upon their sins. We'll figure it out.
All of you, will you stand with me in this quest?
Well, my tribe is a part of a bigger dream now, a part of the kingdom. There won't be any peace for them, for us, until this is fixed, isn't it? Won't there? So yes,
I believe you're
I'll be
correct.
doing what I can.
One way or another, we have to deal with this. Otherwise, she'll just keep destroying everything, or attempting to.
As much as I have a visceral dislike of the Fae, I am inclined to agree here. I suppose we should have to help her.
Thank you.
Thank you all. The shawl wraps around the blade itself. Bring it back here, and I can grant the blade to you in its proper form. I can unwrap it. Uravetti.
Will that grant?
Sorry, good.
Will that also grant you your freedom?
To return my shawl, it would, yes. But I may still stay here unless you would think it would be safer for me in your realm.
It probably would be safer in our realm. They just marched here and took it from you, remember?
Yes, yes. But that is something we can discuss once you have it. Uravetti will have it, I am sure, somewhere deep within his palace. Hidden away. You must find it. You know what's at stake. Nevrus will not stop her attempts at destroying your realm, for I believe that your realm is one of the last that she needs to complete her apology. She is so very close, and she will stop at nothing. Finish it.
I have a feeling that even if she does, she wouldn't get her love back without an intervention.
Such would be the damnable, cruel trick that the Lantern King would put upon her. I have had my doubts as well. But yes, if you have any questions for me, ask them now. I can only maintain this form for so long.
What's your name?
Evindra.
Guess we'll be going back to see the Pytaxians soon enough, huh? Prince kind of sighs. Is there any way we can delay your sister from some other attack that she is planning?
For now, I do not know. I do not know the conditions of the realms beyond this cave. I would have to look and see. But now your primary concern is to get that shawl back, get the blade in your hands, and defeat your rival. I believe Patax City is your next stop. I'm sure you have friends there, people you met. I heard about a festival.
I believe we made several friends. I only hope that's true, and not just my idealism speaking.
This will be hard to approach either way.
I don't think I have any other questions at the moment.
For now, then, allow me to restore your wounds. Cast 7th rank heal and an AoE for you guys. 3 times. I actually just roll it here. Sorry, I don't want to take up all the chat here. There we go. And this one. It's 27, 37, 24.
Thank you. We
Oh.
appreciate it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Prince will just saying thanks.
That is all I can do for you. Please hurry.
We'll have to make some sort of plan into how to get into wherever that shawl is being held.
We have contacts. We'll figure something out as we go.
So, what do you guys do in the moment?
I suppose we head back out.
Yeah.
Maybe to find a place to camp for the night and then figure out a plan for going into the city.
Yeah.
Sure.
We're very good at stealth stuff. I'm very excited for this.
Yeah. Wonderful.
What if we put on disguises? Nobody would ever know that it's us.
We could like.
Aerith, your alarm triggers at this moment.
Oh,
We've got company. There's somebody out there.
Of course there is.
that's why she healed us. There's a there's a second phase to this.
It's just being nice. Oops, sorry.
Conspicuous.
Get
I
that
don't know
out of
why
here.
control paste does that.
Giraffe, hold the bridge. I'll try to do what I can.
Actually, if we know that they're coming, why don't we set up an ambush?
Not
What,
many
with
places to
bombs?
hide.
Well, there's a bunch of barrels around that we can probably hide in.
I'd rather attack them when they're not on top of us, Gaz.
Fair enough.
If they're hostile anyways, which I'm going to assume they are.
We're going to need to determine that before we can make any kind of a strike.
At the moment, we're gonna take a 5-minute break. You guys discuss that. I'll be back in a
Good.
second.
Fabulous.
Oh boy.
You guys in a
Hey,
bit?
Yeah, I
Greedy.
gotta get up too.
there we go. We're back. Alright. So, with Parenth, that sort of mental ring going off in your head, you know someone's down at the other end. Perhaps, well, you don't know. You don't know the circumstances of it. You just know somebody's there. What are you guys doing in the moment here? As she sort of falls back into water, her form no longer sustainable.
Do we go to meet them or do we wait here for them?
We should take the fighting away from her.
Sounds like I'm meeting them. That is.
So
It
into the
is.
cramped tunnels.
I think we should hold our ground. That will give us the advantage.
What'll it be?
I say
Not
we play
afraid of them.
defense.
Whatever we do, we should make sure Parent is in the back.
Is Kiba moving to like go across the bridge, or is he just like getting into a defensive position here?
Getting close to Giraffe. If nothing else. I'm not crossing the bridge unless we like agree to cross the bridge.
We should wait
Yeah.
here. I don't want to fight in those tunnels.
All right.
You wait. 1 minute. 2 minutes. 5. 10. 15.
I guess we're gonna have to go into the tunnels, huh?
Seems like they're doing the same thing. Waiting for you.
How do they know we're here?
Wait. Parent, what if you just like teleport us out of here?
What if they're a threat to her?
That's a good point.
I'll do anything I must to protect her.
I guess we're going to them. Someone have a light.
I definitely have a light. I have a glaive.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yeah.
Kiba strobes.
Remember, you can
Rave
just
music
pass through
playing.
there. You do.
There we
You
go.
need there. Your light
Definitely
passes on.
on guard as we're going through here.
Step into the space here. Down a couple hundred feet of the hallway. So it'd be a couple of minutes passing there. I need to go into this. You guys spent 20 minutes basically waiting there. Yep. Yarmsey, are you gonna catch up? Yarmsey?
Sorry, baby cat got in my room.
Oh, no problem. So, start catching up to everyone here. Getting through the way. You find yourselves back in the cistern tunnel here, with all of its little branching tunnels, side tunnels. You're not sure if anybody's actually here, though. Really search check to see, but you're gonna have to get a line of sight as well to look down them.
Eba, I need your light.
You look down these immediate side passages. You don't think you see anybody down them.
Gradually move forward.
Gotta roll multiple checks or just that one?
Just that one.
Where was the alarm placed again?
It was placed
It
right
was,
here.
yeah, like right here in this area.
But
Oh, wow.
So there's potentially somebody down these side passages, or
as you guys step your way further down, almost immediately, as you get halfway through the exit here, the brush and bushes at the end begin to be thrust aside by a massive figure with these tusks on his back. This giant steps forth into the space here, shouts out, "I've had enough of waiting. There's a bounty on your heads. And I'm told that I'm the second in line. First ones, you did them the favor of killing them before they could even have the chance to come after you here. So I got a few friends at my back. Make sure you suffer for what you did And
How much are we worth now?
so did I get my pay? One of the Pythaxian wardens in their gleaming armor also sort of come down each of these little side passages, ending their movement there. One of them sort of calls out, "You are hereby under arrest, under orders of King Gastruccio Iravetti. You may come quietly, which I doubt you will, or we will have to strike you down and drag your corpses back to him."
I vote for striking down. Only it'll be us doing the striking.
That is
Yeah.
your funeral.
Gas sort of like peeks his head from behind Giraffe and like tries to get their attention. What even are we under arrest for?
Treason, sedition, fomenting a revolt, not laying down and dying like you ought to.
Seems fair enough.
I'm gonna roll my intimidation against this closest guard I can see.
Okay, just around the corner there.
Well,
Calling out
we're
to
getting arrested for that anyways. We should probably start doing that when we head back to Pytax.
I deny none of these charges.
I feel bad for you guys. You have a chance to walk away.
But it seems like your words are not enough to frighten these grizzled veterans. We start with one of them in the back there, who sort of steals their grip on their blade and begins to cast a spell, haste, upon themselves.
Oh, I hate that.
Quick movement of their gauntleted fingers around the greatsword there seems to, increase their movement quite a bit. They will rush up to here with their last action on their turn. Gaz, it's over to you.
Well, seeing them prepare for the combat, Gas will do as well with an overdrive.
Alright.
They might not be in a straight line for much longer.
Problem is, I would also zap Giraffe at this moment, which is probably
Critical.
not exactly great.
Success there as well. Overdrive.
Excellent. He is going to move on over right behind Kiva
Mm-hmm.
and see another guy waiting in the wings. And use his final action to try and intimidate the closest one.
Sure thing.
Just shouting threats at them from behind Kiva's back, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Tiny lizard.
Shouting down, 27 is not going to be enough to get past their will DCs.
We'll have to try.
With that, go to this guard's turn, this warden's. They will also continue to cast haste upon themselves to quicken each other or their own actions, and will immediately brazenly rush into the fray here. That'll be their turn. This one, as well, does much the same. Casts another haste action on themselves, or haste spell, I should say. Rushes up as far as they can. They're gonna go. And now, the big guy, the giant, the mercenary. I can't wait to crush you under this ball. I know what it is.
I
Gonna
can't wait
rush
to be crushed.
straight up to you, Kiva, as you've been mocking them. And they're going to make a ruinous strike against you.
Watch him crit me.
So 2 actions with the Great Club, slamming down for Kiba. It's so ferocious that
Oh, wow.
brought with it not just damage, but also frightened. Frightened 1. Seems like a powerful force. You don't want to know what happens when he really puts everything into it. That just being a glancing blow. This guy here will also cast their haste. And then move past their allies here, get up and into the line here, but they actually can't. This is too much of a wall, so they're actually going to stay here for the turn. I'll wait a moment to get in there a little bit further. Kiba, holding the line here. What do you do?
Lingering song time.
Okay.
Get all my bonuses going.
Uh-huh.
Easy
18,
crit.
critical success. All your allies will gain the effects of this courageous anthem.
Okay, and since none of them are hurt yet, we're not in any kind of good position to run around and reposition. I'm going to start with the big guy who thinks he can beat me.
All right.
Go for strike number 1.
Do you still have prismatic spray?
That's a hit.
I have prismatic spray. It's once a day, and I used it earlier today, last session, I believe.
Good to know.
So you're able to sling Songbird's brush into them. Just a scratch.
I'll try to go for a second scratch.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be tough with this guy's AC, but you never know. You know what? No. Let's instead let's try to spread the love a little bit. See if the little guy's an easier target.
All right. Try to spread it over to them. It just glances off of that gleaming armor.
And I'm not going to reroll second strike, so I'll let that one pass.
All right, Yarmsir, over to you.
But I learned something.
Yarmsir has a trick up his sleeve.
Uh-huh.
That being this. Alright, let me just actually draw the ranges, figure out where exactly I'm hitting with that.
Mm-hmm.
That's not it. Sorry.
You can drag the radius out from the blind pepper bomb itself. The 15-foot
Oh,
burst, you
can
can
I?
drag that out. Mm-hmm.
Didn't know that actually. Well, either way, in order to get blind pepper bomb up over there, he's going to be standing here to do it.
Okay. Yep.
And yeah,
Standing there.
looks like save on all of those.
Like save on all of them as you sling this off. With the pepper splashing into each and every one of them, but unfortunately, each of them gets a little bit lucky here, covers their eyes just enough to succeed. All of them.
Yeah, great. Well, that's this entire turn. Well, getting the enemy's good rolls out of the way.
Mm-hmm. Parents. In the back here.
Hi. I think I accidentally placed a big AoE down.
Yeah, I think so.
I can't find the origin point. Can you delete that?
Yeah. I got you.
Alright. Baranth is going to cast a lovely spell
Mm-hmm.
called Eclipse Burst.
Ah, yes. 60-foot burst, a massive vortex, freezing darkness, plunging it into the depths of, well, cold void.
It has a 500-foot range, so I can finagle my targeting.
Mm-hmm.
Holy smokes.
Send it just outside, and this rushing blast of darkness and cold shoots up the cavern, hitting every one of your enemies except for the one too close to your
yeah.
allies.
Yeah, I couldn't do anything about him. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
It's fine. I'll kill him.
Surely
A
they
lot
won't
of
all
them.
succeed.
You succeed, but Cobmaleg and one of the wardens right in front here, right at the back, do not succeed.
Alright. No permanent blindness. Sadness.
It's the void.
I love it when these spells have like, oh yeah, they're blinded permanently, by the way.
Surges into these guys. Still a ton of damage to be doing in that black vortex there. A lot of them a lot hurt.
And then, for one action, I am going to... I'm going to try to recall knowledge on the giant.
Okay.
Society, I assume?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Generally so for humanoid enemies. Though you've never heard of this Kobold, and you haven't really encountered many giants before.
That's all 3 actions.
Alright. Giraffe, in the back of the line here, what do you do?
I'm gonna do what I can. I'm gonna step forward. I'm gonna double slice this Pytaxian knight in front of me.
Okay.
Oh, the sun's staying.
Slice in, and exactly hit, because the creature's anthem booming in your ears.
If I hit on a 3, this fight's gonna be good. This fight's gonna go great.
There's a lot of them, though. A lot of them to cut through. But at this point, you're cutting well. Watch it.
Remember that these little guys are way easier to hit than the big guy.
It's in there.
Well, I can't reach the big guy yet. That's
Yeah.
my turn.
Okay.
But the more little guys we can take down, the better our chances, I think.
This guy in the back here, who has not done anything, who is hesitating for a moment, casts haste just as much as his allies do here, and rushes up there. This one here shouts out to the others, "Break their line! Push them back!" They have telekinetic maneuver and are going to attempt it on Gaz here to open up a pocket there, because I believe they can rush there, yes. So they're going to go for a attack instead with a spell attack modifier instead of the athletics check against your fortitude DC, which is 31.
Oh, never mind. I was about to counter that, but I guess I don't need to.
Mm-hmm. Gaz, you telekinetically are shoved backwards. And as their third action, they rush up. As their fourth action, after breaking the line, they're going to make a strike at you guys. Quick strike of the Great Sword, natural 20, 44 points of damage to you. It's taken aback by the speed that they rush in with.
Well, he's
That
gonna regret
spell-
being there.
That spell pushes back on a fail?
It's not a fail.
It was versus his DC.
It's athletics.
Yeah.
Even though there's a spell attack roll, it doesn't know that it's against the fortitude DC, which was 31.
Okay.
So, guys.
Well, that throws quite a wrench into my plans. Guess we'll take a step back. Hopefully not get an attack of opportunity.
Steps don't trigger them.
Oh right, that's the thing. Well, if they're gonna break their lines, he will try to incorporate them into their lines. He is going to strike at the gentleman who just rushed up at him.
Okay. That's a crit against them.
Wonderful.
Punch crushes out into their armor, dents it in, and the spikes penetrate it, dealing a lot of damage to them. They might be taking a fortitude save here as well. Nope, not on the crit spec, but now on the sample here. 6 on the dice, they fail.
Wow.
I told you, later in this campaign, there would be more just humanoid enemies that don't have incredible fortitude saves.
And
Humans,
now,
that's right.
with his final action, the spike that is lodged in the claws of Gaz's machinery just launches forward like a harpoon to try and, well, keep him grappled.
Alright. As you're retracting one of those spikes in the fist, stuck in his armor, maybe. But yeah, I think you still need to make a athletics check, right?
Yes. So, athletics.
You're gonna dice.
Dang.
That won't do it. They're able to wrench it free. Careful with that one. Think that'll be you, though, right?
Yep.
Alright. This one, finding the opportunity, start rushing through the line here.
Can I make an opportunity attack?
Absolutely.
Awesome. 'Cause I don't want him to. I want a bad soldier.
Mm-hmm. 10 on the dice will hit. Get a blade in between the armor, slicing in a little bit there, and maybe applying some venom as well. This other guy. This guy fails as well. Another venom going out. Give him the 3 damage there, and I need to remember the sickened value on him.
Yeah,
Right.
second is the major thing here.
Are these poisons you're doing? They ask with no out caring for a reply and go for a power attack with the greatsword. So 2 actions on this,
Ouch.
putting a little bit of extra damage into it. 25. Actually, they would have hasted action. Strike, stride, 2 action strike. So they have 1 more action. They're going to use another stride action to go even further into the back line here, penetrating it. So they seem to be prepared. Go after the back. Go after casters and everything here. This one here. Much the same. We'll find an opportunity to get through, especially with their haste action. Going to get, as far as their stride can go.
I
Right
didn't
about to
realize
here.
that was like somewhere they can move across.
Where? Here?
Yes.
Yeah.
There is no wall there. If it was like this area up here, yes, but this is just like a little bit of a slope next to the wall. So they can easily go through there. Same rules apply to you guys, so yeah. That being said, this guy, I mean, you did have a line here, and then they broke, so yeah.
And then Gaz moved away from the. Yeah.
Alright. Gotta call out,
Yeah,
gotta
guys moved away.
gotta ask, gotta see what your allies can do for you. They missed, though. This power strike against Yarmus here. Caught my leg. They'll take the front. They won't be getting past me. Not least you, bird. You are already frightened, so they don't need to do that. They're just going to go for, They're going to make a wide swing, comparing the result of this to both Giraffe and Kiba.
Wait. Frighten goes away at the end of somebody's turn, right?
Yes, it should actually. I don't know why Frightened
Can
is
I-
not working anymore. Going, yeah, take it away. But it's still a critical strike. Is an extra 20.
Okay, I removed it.
Kiba and Giraffe take 74 points of damage as they make this sweeping strike into each of you.
I was waiting to see if
Yep.
Kiba was going to use this reaction.
Oh, hold on. Oh, it's because it's hitting you? Right,
Yep.
right.
Yeah, to me.
That's right. I can totally do that. Brr, sorry.
It's alright.
It's redemption, doing the AoE so it hits both of us.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, yeah, I think we're doing the enfeeble on him. Because this guy just has way too much
Yeah.
power behind it.
Strong. Very strong indeed. We're able to reduce the damage on each of you.
Oh,
A
sorry.
little better.
Yes, because this is an AoE damage, no problem, Parenth. Just remove that there.
Thank you.
But, he is enfeebled there. Still gonna go for one more swipe at Kiba, specifically at map 10, though. Or wait, this should be not with this fist, but either way, it still misses.
Wow.
This Pytexian Warden will rush through the group once more.
Persistent spirit damage.
Ah, yes. Did I? I thought I had that on your thing. Yes, I did. There we go. I just need to click the button, and then it'll come out the chat for me. And then he would take the 4 at the end of his turn, and then I need to roll the DC 15 flat check. Quick, just to see if he gets rid of it immediately, which he does.
Of course.
Goes away. This guy here rushes up, finds a flank against Kiba, and go for a power attack. That would be the time to pull out the stops, guys. These guys seem dangerous. 25 damage
Apparently
to you, Kiba.
so.
Don't hold back.
They're going to move over here, preparing a flank with Giraffe here. Kiba,
Oh, you fool.
over to you.
Cool.
Kiba, back up if you need to. We might need to fall back to protect Parent.
And Kiba, in the time that you guys had rested there, waiting for them to approach, you would have been refocusing, I believe. So give yourself 2 focus points. Anybody who has focus points, give yourself 2 back.
Okay, I give myself 1 back because I spent 1 on a lingering song.
Okay.
Lingering courageous anthem.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Holy smokes. I really, really wish I still had access to my daily prismatic spray now. My goodness.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta figure out where I can reposition myself. Oh boy.
You guys are gonna have to coordinate here too. Tell your allies what you want, what you need to do as a team.
I'm able to do a quick leap, so I'm thinking of jumping back to get out of this situation after I attack.
You can just stride. It would be the same circumstance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you can walk through allies.
I do think you need to retreat, Kiba. You're
I
getting
definitely
beat
need
up.
to retreat. Yeah. This is rough.
We need to keep them off of Parenth so that he
Yep.
can give us the advantage.
I could delay until after Parenth.
Kareth, got any plans for your
you-
allies?
Nothing that they need to be aware of.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll just figure maybe get in there with there's no good spot next to Yarmouth here, unfortunately, unless there was I could just cover the spot that's next to Giraffe for now, I think.
You have a flank with Giraffe. You gotta start taking people
Yeah.
out of the
So
equation.
I'll start with some attacking. If I can get rid of one of these guys.
That'll crit.
Love it.
Sick and coughing under the mask. They don't really see the attack coming, and you slash straight into, like, under the shoulder blade in the back there. You can also crit spec move them 5 feet in a direction of your choice.
I can. I want to move it toward the south toward the wall for now.
Graph, any objection to that?
I get with them currently flanking me, I can do my
No, you're right. I don't want to
quick
move.
reversal.
I don't want to move.
Okay. Next plan?
I don't think I can justify 2 strikes when I'm this hurt. I'm gonna land hands.
Land hands is, if I recall, a manipulate action.
It's a manipulate.
It is.
Amaleg brings up the spiked great club to slam it back into Kiba. Kiba struck true.
Not a crit.
Not a crit though. 36 points of damage. This warden as well next to you also takes an attack opportunity. Places trying to, but you're able to deflect at least theirs, anticipating it. Took 36 damage to heal something close to that, unfortunately.
Yeah, but now I can move without anything.
True. Mm-hmm.
I'm
Got your heal.
having trouble with my heal for some reason.
There it is. Then press heal and then press roll.
There it goes. I
42.
don't know why I wasn't working on the other message.
That's because I put it out as not a cast, but as a just an example text, I suppose.
Ah, okay. And then move. Wait, no. Crap.
One more
I don't want
action.
to move.
Move. I'd rather have you out of there than have the flank.
I have to keep it from getting past. I don't feel like I can justify.
You rush
Going
through
any
this
further
one's
back.
reach. They're going to take another attack opportunity as well. A reactive strike, as it is called. Take another 29 points of damage as this one reacts from you going here to here. So, you've been taking a lot of nasty hits here, but at least your turn
So
ends.
many.
Yarmsir, over to you. And Yarmsir, try and keep track of the
Right.
venom samples on either
The
of these
poison
guys.
strike. Sorry, I'm also trying to think about what I do on my turn to. Right. Ugh, I'm really sorry. There's a lot I'm
No, it's
keeping track
okay.
of
It's
right
okay.
now. I can't remember who had the venoms. I'm sorry.
No, I know who has them. It's just whenever it comes up, I think it's Gaz and Giraffe.
Yeah, Gaz and Giraffe, but one of them was like on an opportunity attack, so it's on their turn. And
On their own turn, yes. I
They-
think it was
yeah, they're getting really mixed up here.
this one up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Yarmosir is going to valet into his hands a boulder seed and a skunk bomb, and then he's going to make a strike against this fellow with the boulder seed.
Okay. Sling the boulder seed towards them. Bashes into them.
Wonderful.
Damage.
Now, more importantly, though, the boulder seed is going to leave difficult terrain in this square, and apart from that, it'll also place a boulder right on top of this fella and move him, and shove him away.
Throw the actual thing into the chat here so we can
Sorry,
have a look
here
at
we
it.
are.
Yeah. Always
The
rules.
boulder seed just gets better and better.
So, when activated, the bomb fills a 5-foot cube with hardened foam. It's sort of like that stuff you put in walls and just hardens up and expands. And as it does so, it's a boulder as hard as wood and pushes medium or smaller targets. So it would push them back, yes, because that's the most optimal way for them to go.
Yeah.
Rubble splash shown. It fills with rubble. Okay, yeah, difficult terrain. All right.
And then Yarmosir is going to scamper and plug up the gap.
Alrighty. Plugging up that gap there. Filling
For
that space.
his turn.
But now there's no way to get past you guys, at least not to your back here. Terrence, your turn.
Thank you, Yarmir. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, bro, repay that by please killing them.
As you wish.
I see some lightning in the future. Yes. I'll make their
Basically.
reflex saves.
Yep, we're just gonna go down the hallway, hitting the giant last.
1, 3, 7. Really, really bad rolls on a lot of these guys. That is all of them being hit. Every single one. A lot of damage. The lightning crashes through the scene here, through the hallway, lighting it all up. It first hits this one in the front. Both these two guys take the full damage of 41. Shatters through their armor. Recall back to Drello Fort. Well, this armor conducts it just as well as those Drelov guards as well. This one takes full double damage, 82. Then this one takes half. The guy in the back takes full, and Cobmaleg takes half as well. As you can tally that up. That's about 200 there, I think. It's a lightning. Shoots
yeah.
through.
I'll be seeing you later, Mr. Guard, and as one action, I'm going invisible to my armor.
Okay. Using the Shadow Rune to find some invisibility there. Out of sight, out of mind. Giraffe, over to you.
I'm going to make a regular strike, then a quick reversal, then I'm going to step.
Okay. I like that you have a good plan. Thought out. You do hit. Mombele strikes true, finds a gap in the armor. This one's pretty injured. They're holding their wounds. Winded.
I'm really hoping for some crits.
I think I see one
yeah.
there, exactly with the Courageous Anthem as well. So, as you cleave into this one with, this is Bloodthirst, right? Oh, well.
Yep.
Doesn't matter for them, but roll 2d8 for yourself as you draw upon the so loved blood of this one here. By Bloodthirst. Prefer humans. 10 healing.
And now my second attack against this guy.
Mm-hmm.
I love Agile Grace.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to use a hero
really
point
good.
to reroll that.
Okay. 5 on the dice exactly hits because they are sickened. As this happens, 25 damage to them. Yeah, they're looking really rough.
Okay. Then I'm going to step to fill in the gap.
Mm-hmm. Is your twin attack 1 action or 2?
The quick reversal.
Oh, you did quick reversal.
Yeah, I
okay.
did quick reversal so that I could fit in 3 attacks.
Okay. So the second crit would have... it's fine. It's either which way. One of them died there because of that crit. So that's fine. I got confused by it. That being said, that'll be your turn. This one here, in the back. Damn it, we have to add murder to the list of charges. You'll pay for that.
This is self-defense.
There is no such thing as self-defense against Castruccio's word. But with a long-winded sentence there, he sort of was off his footing and doesn't hit there with a power attack. Goes for one more, but this is at map 10, which will certainly miss, very much so.
I wish I was parrying right now.
Mm-hmm. Get that riposte. Unfortunately not right at this moment. Now that you guys plug the gap once more, this warden here, who is badly injured, is going to take a step here and look to Kiba. Trying to bring down one of yours, seeing his weakness here with a power attack. 34.
He's poisoned. When does that go off?
That poison on this guy goes off on Gaz's turn.
Okay, cool.
And then the other guy's comes up when it's his turn, so right around Gaz's turn is both of them. 30 damage, Kiba.
Painful.
It hurts, but it's not enough to bring you down. They're going to try a map 10 after the power attack. Which will miss. Certainly so. Even on the 18, you are just too well versed in defense as a champion. Gaz, on this one's turn, we will do the fortitude save for this guy here. Which they will just barely succeed, unfortunately.
Bummer.
Well, seeing Kiba quite hurt next to him, Gaz will immediately tend to his wounds.
Okay.
Battle medicine, obviously.
This guy to Giraffe's right will take an attack opportunity against you for manipulate action. Dealing not a lot of damage to you, just a grazing
Redemption.
blow. Okay. Redemption, I think, reduced that to 0.
Yep.
Yes.
Feebled, I expect.
Absolutely.
And spirit damage. There we go.
Now let's see.
Gonna save my other one for the big guy, I think.
21 healing
you.
there from Gaz. Gaz, remember you can select a higher DC to get more HP out of it.
That was a higher DC.
Well, you're critting by plus 19. I think at this point you can upgrade yourself
Oh, yeah,
too.
fair.
About 21 damage or healing.
I will then actually continue healing Kiba with Searing Restoration as well.
Okay. Wounds need cauterizing there. Oh, and I was trying to give Kiba the risky surgery damage, but Kiba is not able to take it. Another 24. Unstable check.
Thank you.
Yep.
It's gonna hurt. Some of the back blast of the torch burns your hand.
My final action, well, I will try to hold the line as best as I can in my situation. I will draw my shield.
Alright. Raising it up. Or no, drawing it.
I'm just drawing it, yeah. I
Okay.
usually have one hand free, so I can use it for tamper or other things.
Sure. This guy here, he will fail his poison check here.
Hooray!
Up to stage 2, so you can roll that d12. He'll also become clumsy and sickened
Nice,
to
clumsy
2.
and sick. Yeah.
8 more damage to him. Ugh, I feel terrible. Must be that one's poison.
Or the guilt of your own conscience.
I have no guilt. As he
Just
says,
feel
trying to
guilty all you
convince
want
himself.
in the afterlife.
Even 19.
When
Map
you
No
10s.
guilt, then I guess we can kill.
Diplomatic immunity.
Try and fail to get a Yarmouth here. This one here does note that they have a nice flank on Kiba here. They're going to go for a power attack. Slicing in, but failing to do so.
It rolled over a 19. I'm like, ugh.
Hmm.
Yeah.
They don't really have to do much. Oh, they should be. Yeah, they should be not wasting map 10s. They're going to use shield. Spell shield. Third action, fourth action. Can't step with quickened action. They're going to stride here.
Nothing I can do about it.
I'm behind them, sir. Take out that one. I don't follow your orders, but you do give me a good idea. Hyena.
That's a slur. Excuse you.
It will hit with a ruinous strike.
Oh,
Critical.
redemption.
Okay. You have 2 redemptions at this point now because of your rapid redemption.
Got it on Giraffe. There you go.
With the persistent spirit as well. The reverberations of his, actions hit him. And, well, as you are critically struck by the ruinous strike, it is 2 frightened, but because you're
Which
a fighter,
is reduced to 1.
reduced to 1. But not a brave face, huh? See how long
Oh,
that
it's his first
lasts.
name.
40 damage there. Just barely. The enfeeblement, all that. At least enfeebled is reducing some of the damage too. This time, Giraffe, you should not have the champion's resistance, so make sure that is off of you before you take the damage.
Sorry, he used 2 actions twice?
No, this is one final strike. Oh wait,
Oh,
no,
that's-
no, sorry,
Yeah,
sorry,
didn't
no,
he
no,
move
no,
up?
sorry, yeah, you're right, he moved, so, didn't technically have to do, but he did anyway, because I did it, so yeah, never mind. Thank you guys for keeping me honest here.
Awesome. I was really confused. He's attacking again.
Well, I'm so used to all these guys having haste, I suppose. But
That would do it.
That'll be his turn. Kiba, surrounded. What do you do?
Okay, let's see what I can do here.
Kiba, I've got that one below you.
The dying one.
Yep.
Cool, cool. Got the one above me then.
The one above me is allowing me to twin repost.
He'll probably survive a hit
Oh,
from Kiba.
Yeah, he'll
quick
survive.
reversal. Yeah. Pick
Okay.
up the one closer to death. We really should have had diplomatic immunity.
Well, Parent told me to leave the one that's near death alone. I'm on the wrong tab. I'm like, what can't I click on my tab? Oh, I'm not. I'm clicking the inventory item.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do one strike here on the guy above me. I'm gonna re-roll it.
Okay. Last hero point, I believe.
I still got one more.
Yeah,
Oh,
because you did the recap. Still, though, the shield helping ablate that strike.
And sweep my no. Sweep's the bad word for it, but reach around Giraffe for the guy on the right.
Yeah. Sweep past Giraffe. Over
That's
Giraffe's
better.
head. Leaves into the armor.
Give the giraffe a nice reach around.
Dude, I can't remember if forceful works if the first attack missed.
Let's see. If you hover over forceful in the
Yeah.
card there,
When
When
you
you
attack
attack-
with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
circumstance damage, because you're sweeping it around the place, it's building up momentum. So, 31 would be then plus, how much?
It has forceful on it already.
Oh, it does. Okay. Second attack, plus 3.
I don't think the forceful toggle was always in there, but it is now. Let's go. That's incredible.
That's nice. So,
Because it was really easy to forget.
yeah. Being said,
Okay, that was 2 attacks. I don't know if I can really justify doing a heal on myself right now with these guys surrounding me. I think I might just have to try going for a 3rd attack. Oh, my Courageous Anthem is off. So I'm
Ooh.
missing a single damage point on that guy.
okay, I'll remember to one there.
I'm just gonna try going for another strike. You never know. It's probably gonna miss, but whatever.
That'll exactly hit.
Hey.
Courageous strike.
I'm actually using a 3rd attack forceful damage? No
Mhm.
way.
Crushing into them, continue to spin the glaive around. Another quick swipe is enough.
Alright. That's it. 3.
6 on that from the forceful. Pretty nice. Yarmus here.
Alright. Yarmsir starts by lobbing a skunk bomb across the way at the giant here.
Okay, this guy behind you will take an attack opportunity.
Yep.
You stop that! Damn it!
I need to be quicker with that. And your armor's alright. So here we go.
He's already coughing greatly from that poison going through his veins. Can't focus.
I'm gonna rebuild that.
Okay. Hey, that'll hit. Certainly. Melee gets a splash of it.
And the splash is to the guy at the top as well.
Okay, I'm not trying to hit both. Alright.
Yeah.
So.
That'll get a good draft as well, so I'll
Mhm.
that.
And they'll need to make some fortitude saves here.
Indeed.
Melee getting the worst of it. So he will actually be sickened. 1. The other guy won't because he only took the splash. Excuse me, splash.
Yep. That's correct. Yarmir is then going to volley to his hands one lodestone bomb and his hand crossbow, and then he's going to prepare to aid Giraffe in his next strike against Combo Leg.
Combo leg? Yes.
Combo Leg. Combo Leg?
Cob Maleg. Yeah, yeah.
Combo
that's
Leg. Combo Leg. Combo Leg.
right. So, aiding next strike. Parenth, over to you.
Baronth is going to pluck a bead from his necklace of fireballs,
Mm-hmm.
and he's going to throw the 14d6 fireball down the hallway.
Right, the big glowing one. Resonating flames. How do you place the burst here? 20-foot burst as usual? So, like, there? Perhaps, of course, not hitting your allies or...
Nope, I think that's just good enough to not hit Giraffe.
That's so cool.
I believe Giraffe does get hit by it.
Oh.
There is no way not to hit Giraffe while also trying to hit both of these wardens. You would have to sacrifice hitting one of the wardens.
Giraffe, can you handle the big fireball?
Giraffe?
You know, I don't hear any...
The silence means he's dead.
Mm-hmm.
I will move it.
No, okay, he says no, alright.
Yes, so I move it down to not blow Giraffe up.
Alright.
Why?
Well, critical success on the warden, unfortunately. But Kamaleg not doing a good job because of the sicken value on him.
Oh, thank goodness.
So distracted by Yarmasir's skunk bomb that he doesn't notice the bead exploding behind him and doesn't find any cover. He takes 55 damage from that.
I'm gonna use a one-action magic missile. Or forest barrage.
Okay. 1 bolt at this warden here.
Please die.
Not gonna be enough.
He wasn't red enough.
Bolt. It's gotta be deep, deep, deep red.
Gotcha.
Okay,
Invisible-
can you hear me?
My
Yes, we can hear you
invisibility fades, and my turn is
Yeah.
done. You have to kill him after all draft, sorry.
Don't worry, I have a plan. If I can get at least 1 or 2 crits on this guy, we're good. So I want to double slice this guy. Any crits will overflow the damage to this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna twin riposte Mr. Leg Puller and the guy behind me.
Okay. So, like a dervish in this fight, it's not bad that you are surrounded at all. Swing first on this guy. Hits. 34 points of damage.
Wow, Flurry Ranger seems like fun.
And the hit there.
Darn.
You
no
didn't get
crits.
your cleaves in. Nevertheless, they're put very low themselves.
I'm gonna save my plan. I'm gonna go for my attack against him, then the guy behind me.
Mm-hmm.
It's the one that-
I'm gonna aid that.
Quick reversal, there it is. Aid that, he might be able to actually upgrade this, but not that way.
Nope.
Oh wait, sorry. That does automatically become a critical success. But you only get the +3 from being a master in the type of skill that you're using, which means that it misses by 1.
So close.
Oh. Anyways, last attack against the guy behind me.
Butt guy.
But
He is hit.
I'm attacking the butt guy. Well, I'd say nothing personal, but he kind of made it personal.
He does activate the shield to cause it to break under the attack here, so you use shield block here as a reaction.
No more shield for you.
So that is at 5th rank. Yep, so hardness 15. He reduces that by 15 down to 5 damage total.
Now, wouldn't you like to make a blood donation?
I think my friends will do it. This guy here, badly injured as they are, goes for a power attack against Giraffe. Slinging the greatsword down on you. You take 29 points of damage.
Objection.
Okay. Limbs of Redemption will be People 2 again. So let me reset this. There we go. He also takes the persistent, lingering spirit damage at the end of his turn. Alright. He will then himself cast shield. And doesn't have anywhere to move, so there's a barrel in the way up here, so I'm gonna say that's like difficult.
How many actions does power attack use?
2
How many
actions.
does- Oh, then
And he has shield
Alright,
and he has
just-
quickened action here. Goes for Hail Mary. Will not do much though. They are heavily misses you, Giraffe. Critical miss, in fact. Cough cough. Oh, you have
I
twin
don't have
pairing.
my twin riposte up,
Yeah,
so
he's
I
not.
can't.
Forget you need that, unfortunately.
I can't wait till I get the stance that just keeps it up permanently.
Mm-hmm. For now, though, they continue to suffer for their redemption there. This guy here, yeah, they've had a lot of trouble with Giraffe, so they're going to go for a power attack as well. This one, though, you're able to block with both blades up. Goes for a 3rd attack, and then we'll cast shield. Or 3rd action attack there.
You all move too slow. I see where your blades are coming. Minutes ahead.
Guys, over to you.
Right. Giraffe is next up on the chopping block and getting a bit of medicine.
Alright, you will take some reaction strikes from both of these guys.
I'll be fine, probably.
First one, a natural 20, 46 points of damage, interrupts it.
Alright.
Yeah, solid redemption it.
Okay.
Sorry, Giraffe, no protection from the big dude.
I think you can do Stupefied as well, if you're redemptioning the same person.
I should be able to, yeah. Let's put it on, yeah.
Says not, yeah.
May
Might as well.
Gaz taking that damage. You're interrupted, you're fighting in so close quarters, it's hard to get to your stuff. The other one also makes an attack. His enemies are martially inclined. Sorry, this should not be a power attack. Let me take off one of those dice. The dice at the end was 3. It would be upgraded to 6 because of the critical hit, so it's 32 points of damage. Bad luck there.
That's a 0, unfortunately.
2 critical fucking reaction strikes. Guys, we're prepared for it. You're brought down to 0. We go from your turn to this warden's turn. They're going to continue the attempted assault on... Oh, have we been missing... Yes, we have been missing some of the poison here. I think on this guy...
yeah. Just on that
Yeah.
guy, because the other one's dead.
Let's see. 9 on the dice, though, does fail. They're at stage 3. It's Clumsy 2, 11 damage, and Sickened 3. They would be easy to take out. Right now, though, they're going to try for Yarmsir with a power attack and do get it in this time.
Ow.
Got a shield. And seeing as there's a boulder in the way, they can't really do anything. They're gonna shift down here with a stride. That'll be their turn. For this guy here, with the flank against Giraffe, he's gonna go for a power attack. once again, Giraffe, you're struck for a total of 24. Then they'll go for 2 Hail Marys because they have nothing left to do. They can't cast shield anymore as well. Critical miss, or regular miss. There. On to combo leg. Looking weak now, huh? Let's try that again. Oh, actually. Let's get both of you in on the fun. They're gonna go for a wide swing, comparing this result to both Kiba and Giraffe. With a natural 20. Both of you take 64 points of damage.
I'm still up.
Still up. Giraffe is still up as well. Go down already. We're gonna go for a final strike with a map 10. They miss. Giraffe, you just barely get out of the way. But things aren't looking good for the front line here. Kiba, what do you do?
I gotta minimize the number of enemies that are in front of us. I'm gonna take out the 2 that are near death.
Okay. First this one. 12 on the dice. Will hit.
1 down.
26 points of damage. They will use their shield to reduce that by 15, breaking the shield.
Back.
So they will have 16 damage from this. Or 11, actually. Yes. They're not dead yet. Really lucky with these natural 20s, actually. Really turn things around.
Courageous Anthem is missing.
Okay. -1 on this guy. I'll make sure to add it all around. A little funny, also. Like, stops being on some people, but stays on others. It's
Yeah.
I'll get it fixed at some point.
Okay. Shield being down is a perfect opportunity to force him to go down.
5 on the dice won't do
I
it.
can't handle that. I'm rerolling it.
Okay, final hero point of the night.
Sorry, that wasn't popping up on me.
7.
That's no good.
Missing. One more action.
What are my odds here? It's no good. I would still provoke an attack of opportunity if I use the heal now. At least it would only be 1, but it would still. I gotta try. I gotta try to take him down.
Okay. 15 exactly hits.
Oh. There we
Yeah,
have
because
it.
they've been sickened by these bombs, and your courageous anthem, you know that you at least need to do something for your allies, and you do. You take one down. Cut to pieces.
That's it.
Yarmsir, we're over to you now.
Alright. I'll need to ask parents. Are you planning on doing more blasting?
Down at the end, yes.
You're targeting the back lines, right? I'm guessing their back line?
The big guy.
The big guy. Alright. Yarmsir is going to target this guy with his lodestone bomb.
Okay. As you do, the guy in front of you take their attack opportunity.
Yep.
Don't try it. Does hit. 28 damage. Whittling away at you.
Gas thing that falls through with the toss anyways.
Mm-hmm. And the dice does hit. Lodestone on this guy here. With the
And
13.
it splashes to the guy above.
Hmm.
And more importantly though, lodestone bomb comes with persistent force, and they're clumsy and enfeebled.
Alright, so this guy at the back here, a little bit more clumsy, a little bit weaker. And that persistent sort of metallic, clanging, persistent damage, yeah.
They're going to then because they already provoked the attack of opportunity, they're going to craft themselves a nice elixir of life and just pour it right down their own gullet.
Okay. As you're doing that, see what you're doing, parent.
I'm just gonna have to keep blasting. I don't have many good spells left. I am again going to pull off a bead of the Necklace of Fireballs.
Already. Bead hitting these two?
One? The two at the bottom, yeah.
Okay.
Without hitting Giraffe.
See what they roll here. 18, 9, both succeeding. But if you roll enough damage on this, it might still take one of them out of it.
Not crit, at least.
33 divided by 2.
Really bad damage.
One's barely standing in front of Giraffe. The other one taking half as well. Anything else?
How much damage does the staff do?
A staff? Like an attack from a staff?
Yeah.
1d4 plus 3. As it says on the
So-
sheet.
Yes. Universalists all have Hand of the Apprentice now,
Aha. Yes.
and I don't have that on my sheet.
Don't you still have that spear?
I don't have it out.
Ah,
Give me 1 second, I can add it.
Yeah, so here's the thing. Make an
Here,
attack roll.
I'll just do a spell check.
Yeah. We'll see if it even hits first. 4. 28. Against their AC. Does not.
That's my check.
Okay. He's trying to sling your staff out and trying to finish them off. It just doesn't happen, but Giraffe, you have a chance. Gotta remove some targets from the field. You might be having mic issues again. But we can see what you're doing with the stuff here, so you go for a strike against this one. It will be a critical strike.
Obviously, transfer the damage onto him.
Crushes through this guy, cleaves through his armor, almost bisects them as you continue the assault onto this guy here, continuing to cleave. Let me see. So it is total of 5 to the. And the 1d8, I guess, would be. I guess I'll add that too. So a total of 14 damage to him.
Awesome. And now I'm gonna use 2-weapon flurry to attack him twice.
Okay. Press the advantage here. You make for another strike, you do hit. The Mamble, shocking as it is, like a thunderbolt. He's near death now. He's very close. But a 2 won't do it.
No!
Certainly will not.
That's my turn.
Okay. Taking another piece of the puzzle out of the field, but we go back to Gaz, who is still unconscious. I need a recovery check. 9.
I will spend a hero point.
Remember, you can spend hero points to completely recover, but not be... You would still be unconscious.
Yeah.
But it dumps all your hero points as well.
Yes.
Okay.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
You go down to 0 dying, but you're still unconscious. Basically out of the fight for the moment. You go to this guy here. Still enraged by Yarmsir, and they're going to continue their attacks. Power attack. Misses by 1 because of how sickened they are. Coughing, wheezing. Gonna go for more attacks. It's missing all of them. He's so debilitated.
Atomic Kobold versus Coughing Warden.
This guy here. Well, he's gonna go for Giraffe. Giraffe strike with a power attack. Right. I rolled it as a normal one, but that's still a critical strike. Still might put you down, or still does, necessarily.
I have 2 of them.
Okay.
I don't know if it's gonna work or not.
I don't know if it's gonna be enough.
For 50, with Giraffe 17 HP, will not work. He'll put him down to 0 still.
It still enforces the enfeeble to stay at a 2, though, at least.
Okay. So with 2 of your allies down from very lucky strikes from many enemies, remember, there's so many of them, they're gonna get lucky on natural 20s. more
Oh
often.
my gosh.
Try to hit you, Giba, but fail. That'll be their turn. Cobold.
You know, I've had enough of those in the back, plinking off their their fireballs.
He digs into his pouch and pulls out a boulder and slings a boulder at Parenth here.
Would
Hey,
Parent
that's
have
my
cover?
thing.
Parenth would have partial cover, yes, but he rolls an natural 1 on that. Goes for another. We'll hit this one. But that's all 3 of his actions to... actually, no. Pull out.
How does cover work
Strike.
in this game?
Pull out.
Is it
Never mind, Parenth. Give yourself that back. He shouldn't have been able to attack that. Sorry, Giraffe. It's basically like there are specific rules for it. Like if you can draw a line between you and your target, like this, there isn't any cover because there's no obstruction. But there's other people in the way, so it's lesser cover. So it's
Nice.
+1 to AC. You can look up the rules for cover. They don't come up too often in my games. But Kiba, you have a chance.
I'm in a really physically bad position, I think, to hold on. What exactly triggers attacks of opportunity?
Manipulate actions, which is most spells, including your land
Courageous
hands.
Anthem is not manipulate.
No, it is not. Yep. You have Courageous Anthem.
1 round Courageous Anthem.
Doing that.
My good strike against the giant.
Okay. Putting everything you have into this strike. See what you do.
I can't attack him twice, no matter what I do.
Mm-hmm. Natural
Ooh, I
1.
rolled over 19. I blow
Rolls.
on it and make it roll back.
Luck. These tight quarters, difficult circumstances. They've been terrible on you guys.
I don't think there's much I can... Yeah. I can't really heal myself because the guy has reach.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try to take out the one that's near death. I
Okay.
actually have a chance to hit him, unlike the giant.
He's sick in 3, so he's reduced a lot in his AC. 14 will definitely make it a hit. Slice. For this extra board
Forceful.
here. And forceful being added. Take 30 damage. He's not dead yet.
Oh,
Deep red
gosh.
now. So,
I tried.
Yarmsir, you two in the back are still healthy enough. Maybe you can do something, but your allies are dying in the front.
Yarmsir would really like to take care of the guy right in front of him, stop him from pestering him with these blows over time, but
Mm-hmm.
right now the front is more important, and he's going to
Did I miss his poison last time?
No, we did do it last
Okay,
time.
we did it. Okay. Make sure.
Regardless, he's going to go ahead and pull out a rally to his hands a lodestone bomb,
Alright.
and then he's going to make a strike against combo leg.
Combo leg, yep. But you get a KFC, the combo leg. Only you Americans will understand. But that will miss, unfortunately. Skip
Not
by
critical
him.
miss, so there's gonna be some splash.
A little bit of splash of the lodestone. Hurts. That's it.
And he's going to you know what, he's gonna go for a second one against the guy that's near death in front of him.
Okay.
as well.
He's got -3 to his AC because of the second value. 9 on the dice. Still easily hits. You didn't put map on that, so that would miss actually.
Sorry.
No problem.
It's still splash though, so.
Still 2 to each of them. Chipping away.
And that's all of his actions.
Parenth, what do you got for us?
I have got cantrip.
Ah,
Oh
Which
boy.
card? okay.
2 targets though. If I can clear one of them at least, that's good, right?
1 on the dice on the guy at the top. The other guy taking full damage. It's 23 to him. This guy at the top is jolted and jitters with it before dying. That's another enemy out of the way.
I am going to then. He's not deep red. Never mind. Shield.
Okay, shield goes up. Gaz, unfortunately you're just unconscious at the moment. Giraffe, I need a recovery check. You were put down by a crit, if I recall correctly, as well. So you would be at dying value 2 right now.
Cool. Did I just roll a d20 or is there a button for it?
There's
I
a
forgot
button
where.
next to the dying pips
There.
on, yeah. 16. Reduce your dying value by 1. You're at dying 1. Let's see, your body is recovering a little bit. Go again. To the last warden in Cobb-Maleg.
Give me a medal for this. Get down, bird.
13.
Oh,
Because the enfeeblement barely misses. They didn't go for a power attack, they're going for a little bit more
oh.
series of attacks here. Every single one of them, you're clanging your glaive up against them, deflecting all of them. Dueling with that one though. The looming shadow behind you. They drew a rock as their third action. Oh, and this guy takes persistent damage too. Let me get those out because it seems like it's not doing it correctly. Yep.
Are you serious?
Draw another rock here. So he's gonna throw it at Parenth. Because the dice misses because of the shield and he's enfeebled still. Second action. Both hands on the weapon. Third action, keep a map 5. Strike with the spiked great club. Smashes you down. You take 28 points of damage.
I drop.
Alright, get those in the back.
How are we doing
Yarmsir.
this, Yarmsir?
Cobb-Maleg is near death. The other guy is badly injured.
Would you prefer that I do more killing or more keeping them from seeing?
Get our allies up if you can.
It's gonna be a bit difficult, I think.
Sure that you can reach somebody.
Remember that attacks opportunity are in play. If people are down, they'll have to stand from prone.
Indeed.
I can still pick up Giraffe if I'm...
Yeah. Giraffe's in this square, right? Or is
Yes,
he here?
he's in there. He's where
He's
he
in
is.
there. Like he's on this square on my end, so I'm not sure.
Oh, I don't know why he is. He's there.
There we go. Can I walk around this way?
I'm in
You
the
can walk over
danger
Kiba. Yeah.
Gotcha. Alright, try to stay alive, apparent. And Yarmsir is going to scamper right across over here.
Okay, he tries to strike at you, but you scamper on by. You would go through Cobb-Maleg's...
Well, like, not scamper, but like, just...
Oh yeah, you can't because you have to have an enemy next to you. Or no, you have to end... Which is
Right.
it? Do you have to have an enemy at the start of your...
You have to have an enemy next to you at the start of the movement.
chat here. You're adjacent. Okay, so you don't get it. Cobb-Maleg does also attack you as you move within his reach. And this is going to be a nasty strike. 64 points of damage. It crashes it
Did that
into your
interrupt
side.
me?
It doesn't interrupt you. It never interrupts movement. It only interrupts manipulate actions.
Gotcha.
Unless you're a monk. Or unless he's a
And then
monk.
he's going to brew up another elixir of life and feed that to Giraffe.
Okay. Graf. All of a sudden you are brought back, breathing, ready to fight, maybe a little bit more. Reduce your dying value to 0, but give yourself 1 wound.
Why didn't you kill him first?
I don't exactly have the needs for that. The Armistier just sort of waves his soft little baby kobold hands at the first turn.
Parent. Back here.
We're gonna have to fireball again, I think.
Just to calm my leg? Okay.
Yep. I'm going to use the use the wand.
Alrighty. The Wand of Widening Fireball, 5th rank. Certainly might do so.
10d6.
D6 on a reflex save. Your spell DC is...
Not as high as that.
Spell DC is 33, so he does succeed. He'll take half damage of the 10d6. Half of this is going to be 15. Another burst of flames, but it's just not enough. He had so much health to begin with. Even if he's in deep red, there might be a few more strikes to go.
One action, force barrage.
Okay, on him.
Yeah.
Send another.
Oh, okay.
2 damage to him. Every little bit might matter, though.
That's it.
To desperately tap into the last magics that you have. Guys will still remain unconscious, but Giraffe, you awaken.
Okay,
Tyler,
both
those
those
guys have their
opportunity
attacks
attacks were
open.
used,
Yes.
so I'm
Yeah.
going to stand up.
Alright. You stand, readying yourself, blades in hand.
I am going to make attack my Mumble against him.
Alright. Strike Mobile. Steel yourself for it, but you miss.
Then I am going to do the quick reversal.
Okay. Quickly
First
stab
against
both
him,
of
then
them.
the guy behind me.
16 will hit against him. As the hatchet slices in, he is at 5 health total.
Oh, come on.
Barely standing. But his gigantic fortitude just allows him to keep on pushing forward, it seems.
Oh, I
You
saw
missed
that
the
roll
other
over an
guy.
18. I'm angry.
It'll be your turn.
Hey, crappy Pytax guard, come over here and fight me.
He looks between you, he looks between Giraffe and Yarmsir.
Damn it, I'm not getting cut down like the rest.
I make an opportunity attack
Okay.
to cut him down like the rest.
Alright.
Doing it with my bloodthirst.
4 on the dice hits.
I was hoping to get a crit, get some temp HP.
Dice haven't been in your favor this round around. I mean, they've been terrible for you guys here. But, Barrett, they rush up. They go for, not power attacks, but just 3 strikes. Second attack would hit. Third attack certainly would miss. 27 damage to you, Parith. That one rushed up to you. Kiba, I need a recovery check.
All right.
As your body is almost giving out. Just barely.
Ooh.
By breathing steadily, you are not in danger of falling to death. Nakama leg.
Ugh, you little rat. Die, both of you.
Wide swing at both of you. 2 on the dice.
Oh
we
my
need to have it.
gosh.
34 against each of you misses each of you.
You're getting sloppy.
As he tries to hit into Yarmsir first, his weapon is too big for these surrounds. It sort of gets caught on the wall and it gives you guys plenty of time to get out of the way as there's rock and dust strewn about the place. They go for one more. Map 10 against Yarmsir. Roll a natural 20. 68 points of damage.
No.
Yarmsir is nearly flattened into the earth. Dying too, but
Or
that's
it's a crit.
all he can do. They've been rolling really, really good crits this time around. But Parenth, we go back to you. Amaleg is barely alive.
Relatable.
Ooh, wait, and he takes 4 damage. He's at 1 health.
Oh,
Literally.
I'm gonna cast Electric Arc.
Okay. Electric Arc. You unleash it though, and this guy's gonna take a charge for D.
Yep. Let's see if he crits me, and of course he does.
Oh my god, I'm not trying this. Jesus Christ. He does crit you, Parenth. The dice want this to be longer than it needs to be.
Little bastard.
No!
I'm using a 1-action Force Barrage.
Okay. He doesn't have another attack
That'll
opportunity,
do it,
and you had
right?
plenty of those. One singular bolt straight into the skull of Kobold, burns it into his head, and falls back to the ground with a thud.
Can anybody help me?
Working on it.
Gaz is still asleep. Giraffe, over to your turn.
Jumping over
Mm-hmm.
and sinking both of my weapons into this guy's back
Alright.
Please crit.
with a double six.
Rest of the
I want to
Mombele.
crit.
The axe-like blade cleaves into his back. 29. Good strike comes from the other. Maybe it. This will be a crit.
Oh, thank goodness you
As
finished with a crit.
Bloodthirst
Crit on
yearns
both.
for their blade, you cleave both weapons into his back, and leaving these deep gashes straight through the armor, he stumbles forward and falls to the ground, dead. You look around yourselves. The Armseer and Kiba still need some help.
I'm gonna go up to Yarmus here and use one of my potions on him.
Okay,
I'm gonna do the same thing with Kiba.
that you do.
Nice.
And as you guys stabilize your allies, eventually getting Gaz up as well, the first real attack just of Eddie seems to have been a very serious one. You survived. All the more reason to take your revenge. Not just for yourself, but the people that he has tyrannized.
There you go, Kiba.
The Lady of the Lake, or the pond, or the fountain, really. Who wishes also for something dear to her back. I hope you guys had a good time tonight. That'll be the end of our
Really
session.
good time.
We're gonna loot all these bodies. Look at all that magic armor.
Oh, give yourself 200 experience points for that encounter as well.
200.
We
wow.
deserve this.
Yeah, Kobold wasn't supposed to be there because you already killed the guys that were supposed to be there.
Can we?
Oh,
can
so
we
it was
have
supposed to
the
be
other-
harder?
Can we have the other people back, please?
Yeah, the rat guy and the tiger guy were supposed to be here.
Oh my gosh.
Were they harder?
Um,
Actually,
it was different amount of guards as well. Probably more
Ah.
guards because you murdered people on Vitax's grounds.
Is it really a murder if they're bad?
I mean, well, if they are people eating werefolk, probably not.
I mean,
I'm-
technically, yeah.
I'm really sorry for screwing up our line. My self-preservation instincts kicked in and I just completely shut off.
Can you
Mm.
imagine?
Yeah, and they got behind us. That was.
Can you imagine if Parents were able to get off his other Eclipse Burst and all the fireballs on all the enemies? This would have gone a lot differently.
Yeah, well, things happen in the heat of a fight. Made it all the more interesting.
Then again, I'm also upset I went down to just 2 crits in a row.
They crit
Yeah, that's-
ridiculously, actually.
Only so much you can do about that.
Like, I expect
can you
more nat
please-
20s on, like, big amounts of enemies, but this was ridiculous.
Can you please turn off the module that gives you all the net 20s?
I don't use anything like that. It's luck of the dice. I mean, I see Giraffe
Yeah, I know,
roll
I'm-
5 natural 20s in one session, like, sometimes. But yeah.
It's dropping the other side now.
I mean, hey, if we can do this, what we just did here today, Iravetti has no chance.
To be fair, this is after like what 4 fights basically.
Sure. That's why they ambushed you
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, I really wish I still had my spell, but man,
Mhm.
man, I didn't anticipate this for some reason.
But yeah, hope you guys had a good time. Hope all you watching the stream had a good time with this too. I know we went a little bit long today, but felt like making up for last time, and we had a big fight to do. So yeah, if you like the well, these are Paizo's maps, but I make my maps in a similar style. I just made a new release for my maps for much higher level content than these guys are actually at. But very close to finishing my catalog for Kingmaker. With that being said, Kiba, you stream.
Yep. Hi, everybody. I am Chris Kobold, aka Captain_Kobold, the player of Kiba, and I stream here on Twitch. Usually twice a week, Tuesday and Wednesday at 6 o'clock p.m. Central Time. Doing mostly retro stuff and the occasional indie gem. Come stop by sometime.
And with that, thank you all for watching. We'll see you guys next week with their, well, infiltration of Pitax.
What? Are you sure we're not going to have more battles? I'm just kidding.
We can always just run away.
Pitaxians.
See you guys.
Have a good
Goodbye,
night.
everybody.
Bye.